Turn that fan off up there, please. Oh shit, I think we live right now, baby. I think we live. Here we go, let's start it off like this.
I've been a bad man, yeah, the devil's prayed to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Hey, we on? Hey, rocking you on and on till the break of dawn. Hold on, who's strong? Who got soul? We in full control. Coming to you live like this and never sell out. Word 'em up, you know what I'm saying? No yelling time. Coming off the mind, combine. Word 'em up.
Clouds of the roof, woof, woof. Hooters at the door, now they trying to run up in. I am not a guppy shark, stash everything. Dope in the pussy like a B of A deposit.
Kings and queens live forever.
Gang bang ebonics.
Look at the arrow, stay up.
You gotta pull your weight.
Do not cross the line.
Keep one in the chain.
Don't take the microchip, RFID and all that. Gone. Stay strong, Northeast. Gracias a todos Los Angeles. Hey, Mayor Garcetti. Yeah, word up. Are you ready? This is the real Playboy Eddie. Ed Word. Daniel Montpellier. Chris. USF 10K NTS. KNS. Whatever comes next. God bless. Word 'em up. Funky Fresh. Hey, Mr. Lucky, gracias. Hey, I brought you 4 stickers for ALDA, Alta Raza Tu Mente Cultura, USF, United Street Force, stay fresh. You will always be blessed. For you, your family, and everybody, homie. Everybody you know from the Northeast, everybody you grew up with, homie. Hey, just in case they try to, just study that. That's for you, your family, and whatever you got coming, homies. Muchas gracias for bringing me on the show.
Hey, can I introduce you first, bro?
Please.
God damn it, you just trying to take this motherfucker over. Homie, chill the fuck out, bro.
Serio, homies, I know.
You know we got an eject button up in this bitch, right?
Whoa.
You're gonna be the first one. We got an eject button. Which way? You wanna go off the ceiling or do you wanna go out the back door?
Life is a stage, homie. I'm always ready to perform, homie.
There you go, baby. I like it.
Word.
Let's go. Hold on one second. Can I do this?
Serio.
You sure?
Do it.
Okay. Today's podcast, we have an individual that has lived one hell of a life.
And still living.
Yes, and for some reason, it seems like the ride ain't over with. Graffiti artist, West Coast, pop locker, out of Northeast Los Angeles. Everybody give it up for OG, Playboy Eddie. Let's go.
Gracias. Cool, calm, and collective. Yeah, we're all mutual respected. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Lucky, longtime friend of mine, knows my family, knows my little daughter, and that's what I'm proud to say, that I'm here doing this, most of all, for the upliftment of my family, Montpellier. She's a little girl, was taken away at one time, brought back into my life at 16, and she's doing good. She's real respectable, beautiful little daughter. Yesnaia Sofia Montpellier. Jiju 1018, I love you.
How's she doing, bro?
Man.
How's your daughter doing?
She's doing all right. She's doing good.
Because there was like you said, you brought it up that you had lost her at one point. You just got out recently, correct? Or somewhat recently?
I got out 2018, 19, somewhere around there. I only did 9 months. I was in South Central, San Pedro and Gage, and I got busted for see, the owner of that place where I was staying at, whatever the heck may be, I was in the FSP program because I was on probation prior to that. Never been on probation and never got off like I did in 1 year. That was 2014, if you know what I mean. And during that time, trip on this, my mom had died while I was in prison. And I get out, and baby mama picks me up from, she came all the way from Colorado.
Sorry to hear about your mom's. Bro.
No, gracias, all my condolences. But she lives on, homies. The reason why I got all the blessings that I got now is because my mom actually died, went to heaven, and argued the case with God. That's real.
She argued your case.
She argued, hey, my son. She was on it. She was like, hey, God, what's up, eh? And I can't tell you the rest of the revelation, homies, but true enough, she really did her job, and she's on this earth right now protecting me, protecting all of you, and doing her Mother Nature thing, and God's the king, doing his thing, and it's a trip, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do I analyze and how do I even understand any of that? You know what I mean? But as life goes on, I get out of prison 2014, I get out. Baby mama, you know, she was sending me green dots and everything. If you understand what a green dot is, don't get a microchip. But a green dot is like a green spray can, all right? A green dot is money that's given to me, and she went out of her way to make sure I had everything while I was in prison. Because part of that, I was in Delano, like, I don't know, 2013, I was in Delano, and I wrote all kinds of things for my daughter. You know, somewhere in Frisco, I said, hey man, you guys are lawyers, please help me out. And sure enough, they sent all the paperwork, they did everything they had to do, sent me a big old booklet I had to read. I was like, reading it, I was in jail. Of course I'm gonna read, you know what I mean? Thank you for a booklet to read, something to study. Yeah. You know what I mean? I worked out, did my 113s and all that, you know, a little bit here and there. I'm not that big and buff, but so rough, so tough. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, trucha con respeto. I know I talk real fast. I mean, it seems like I'm unworthy, but I'm very blessed and very worthy and very glad to be here and grateful. As we go back to the story, I'm in Delano. I write all that. They send me to the county jail. They send me to the county jail, and I'm waiting to go to court for my daughter, to the children's court in Monterey, you know? Monterey Park. All right. Parque, te gusta eso? Yes, goes. Hey, shh. Hey. So, I get on the bus, and I'm looking for tags. I'm reading all the, and then I see the women get on, and I'm like, woo, 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 woo. And then baby mama's on the bus. I'm like, what? Seriously, and she's looking at me, and I look at her, you know, I'm in love, you know, like every woman I love, but her, that's baby mama, 10 years, and I see her on the bus, I'm in the county jail, and I talk to her, and she goes, no, coño, ven pa' acá, mijita. She goes like that. She scoots next to me and does the chain thing, you know, and she goes, what do you want? ¿Para qué quieres hablar conmigo? Coño, ¿por qué estás aquí? None of your business. And then she breaks it down. ¿Y tú? Yo vengo aquí para hablar mi... Yo también. She goes, we both clicked on. We're both coming here for children's court. And we looked at each other like, eyes sparkled up and whatever, and all right. So she gave me a chance. She goes, well, stop looking at the other girl. I'm not looking at the other girl. I'm looking at you. Yeah, but you go like this. And, all right. So she got busy and she talked to me. She goes, all right, cool. We get off the bus. We get into the, you know, our holding tanks. We're separated. And somebody's talking to me about the homie Wasp. Hey, Wasp. What's up, Wasp? Hey. So we're talking, kicking it. Some dude, whatever. I'm not going to mention no names and all that. But it was a cool conversation. And then we get out, and I'm with baby mama. And I'm stoked. And she goes, are you going to let my daughter go with her daughter? And I say, yeah, that's what I want. I don't want her to go to foster care. I don't want to lose my daughter. I'll give guardianship to Jessica, her sister. And cool. All right. She was real happy. And then all of a sudden she wanted to make out. Bam, we busted a kiss. And the cop said, hey. And then he goes, all right, go ahead real quick. Bam. So she fell in love. She goes, thank you, Papi Eddie. Are you really going to do it? Are you really? Yes. She was proud of me. And we both went in. And lo and behold, the judge and everybody comes out. And she goes with my, you know, her sister. And I was really happy. We come back. And then I tell her, what are you in here for? You know, I tell my baby mom, Martha, what are you going to do? What's happening? Oh, nothing. I'm just here for stealing, you know, Home Depot stuff. All right. You're going to get out, mija. You're going to get out. Please take care of me. She gets out, and forever I'm in Delano. Months go by, and I don't get nothing. I'm tripping out like, damn, man, I thought she was, you know, because my heart, I'm praying for her. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but lo and behold, I get a card from her, and I got this. You see that birthday cake? See, what it means to me, though, because it is a Maya in there. There's a M in there. You know what I mean? She wasn't. We never got married, but she's still special, you know, in her own way, like a bunch of other girls, you know. I'm Playboy Eddie, you know. I've had a lot of women in my life, and I'm grateful for that because I learned mostly from women, but now I appreciate everybody. It's very difficult to appreciate everybody and learn from everybody. Like iron sharpens iron, carry each other's burdens. So I get a card from her, and she's talking, wow, it rocked my world. I was so that pattern that she said on the card, I got it tattooed right here, which later, now it means you get your wish from God. Whatever you want, you get. If you really, really want it, you get it. Like me being here today, that's what I really wanted, was let all this out, vent it out. So
you're kind of like a Walmart, you're like a Hallmark. What is that, Hallmark? Walmart? Hallmark. You're like a Hallmark walking card then. Walking Hallmark card.
You could say I'm graffiti poetry, Holmes. That's the way I look at it. So time goes on, and I go here, I go there, whatever, you know, I go see her, wherever I went, bam. Then she gets at me, and because I get phones in there, and what's up? And sure enough, I was getting everything. So we set a date, but I think I was getting 115s, or who knows why. They didn't let me out on a certain date, and it was cool. And she met me, you know what I mean? And she met me at Union Station, not where I thought she was gonna meet me. I wanted to go buy a soda, and when I get out, she's right there, bam, like, oh. And I looked at her face like, damn, this is a lie, this is lies. I said, Eddie. Something said, Eddie, hold it in. That's baby, she was hooking you up. She's here now. Don't even say nothing bad. I just looked at her and go, come with me. She was like, come on. And she was, we're good to go. And I was like, wow, she's good to go. So I took her across the street from Union Station to the subways.
Did you really do all that, or was that going on in your head?
No, listen to me. This really actually happened, homie. Okay. All this happened. I got so many of these stories. You ain't gonna want to hear all of them, man. So this is the stepping stone from 2015. We're not talking about when I was looking. We're talking about just 2015 till now. Watch.
Yeah.
So I go, take her to Subway, get her some food, because I had money, you know, and you get, but she had a grip of money. I didn't even know it. But the point is that I sucked it up. Like her daughter taught me to. Suck it up, whatever you feel. Because when I saw her face, I just saw nothing but lies. And I'm like, whoa, what is this? But I said, ¿Qué chula, cómo está mi hija, mamo? And she was cool, bam. And in Subway, I was able to calm down, digest it, watch the people around me, because I just got out of jail. And then suddenly I seen the beauty in her. I seen her open door. And that's pretty much what a lot of life is about, a door. You walk through it, or you go through the window, or you break in. That's your problem. But I walk in through the door. I wait for a knock, and I wait for them to open it. And when I see that opening, I see the light or whatever's inside, and I go, oh, that's your soul, beautiful. And it was cool. But I had to slow her roll, because right away she wanted to, get busy, right?
And I remember this is the female that you're with on York when you live in York.
Milwaukee and York.
By
right there, McDonald's. Yes.
Okay.
When your homies lived at in the back. All right, so anyways, so at the Subway, we said, okay, cool. Whatever we're gonna do this. We got to a certain destination, which I believe was, our area, Northeast. And from there, we decided, okay, we're gonna go to a motel. But she goes, we're not gonna rent a week, we're gonna rent the whole month. And I go, what do you mean? She goes, well, look, I got this much money. I'm like, what? Well, look, this money I owe people in jail still, so I'm not gonna break none off. Hey, you're gonna have to pay for it, and we'll see what happens.
So you got out.
And I felt really ugly.
You got out
pay for it.
Did you get out the pen with dope debt?
Actually, I did.
Okay, hey, be honest, bro. It's all good.
They didn't mind me up. They said, you know what? I had somebody else in there. Verify everything was cool. You know how it is, homies. And I said, you know what? Carnal, ahí te va, homies. Vete, homies. No te preocupes. Pero por favor, send this to this number. And I said, on it. And as I'm saying, without saying too much about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did what I had to do.
Absolutely.
Everybody was stopping me or things. I sent it, and that was cool. After that, I was able to, make things happen. Our first mission though was to go to the Poppers picnic, Holmes. I said, I don't care about no getting high, none of that shit, eh?
Griffith Park.
What? Yeah, let's get busy. Bam. We did our thing, whatever, in the motel, and then lo and behold, 3 days later, bam, we're walking down the street, eh? We're walking down the street. And man, two girls see me, beautiful women, eh? I'm not gonna mention too many names, eh? I'm not gonna say nothing, eh? Because this is a beautiful moment, and that's a different episode, you know what I mean? But they walk up to me, and my baby, Martha gets jealous because they went out of their way. Well, one went out of her way across the street and came to see me, like, hi, Eddie. Because they see me strolling down the street, supposedly, like, I was whatever, you know what I mean? And who's that? And, well, that's him. That's what we're talking about. Whatever, different episode. So, backtrack to reality, Martha got offended. You know what I mean? She was, vámonos. No problem, me. Bam, goodbye. All right, cool. So I walked with her. We're on York. We're at the Highland Motel, your spot. No. Yeah, is it? Well, whatever. There's that motel and there's this motel by Avenue 50, which is the Highland Park Motel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that big ass spot, we're there. Which is plush. It was plush, you know what I mean? The avenues, everything's plush though to me, That's our hood. Homies, like, it's beautiful there. Northeast LA is Aztlán, eh? If many of you don't understand this, you got the Eagle Rock, you got the Tierra de la Culebra on 57. And then you got the free water under Sparklets. Open your mind, open your doors, understand what I'm saying. That's Aztlán, that's Zion. That's a specially blessed place. Nobody can fuck with us. Nobody can mess with us. We're God blessed. You all are. And you all invited guests. Act right, mutual respect, gracias. So, we went to go eat. Hey, we went to go eat. And I calmed her down because we're going to the Poppers picnic, you know what I mean? The Poppers picnic. I think number 12, midnight, throws that. Ed Pruitt on Facebook. Hey, thank you, Tickle Out and all you guys, especially Jekyll. Man, Jekyll, get at me, homeboy. Anyways, kill the noise. Por favor. I destroy toys. So backtrack to reality. Frantic, all you fuckers. Don't let me start popping now. Please. Por favor. Gracias. No, it's thank you, gracias, merci. So, We ate, and I asked her, what's wrong? No, mija, cálmate. We're going walking. You gotta get into Griffith Park. But somehow we got in there. Somehow we got it right. And we went down, we threw down. Everything was beautiful. It was a beautiful day at Griffith Park with the poppers speaking. Everybody was there. And we saw old friends, and everything was beautiful, eh? Anyways, I told her, that's it, let's leave. Because that's me, hit and run, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta go right now. But I'm taking my time today to speak well and vent this out and let you all know that I'm 100% foolproof, all right? So we get back to the pad, and because I saw them two people, my mind wasn't on her no more, eh? And then I messed around and did what I shouldn't do, the ugliness, you know, it's part of life, eh? You know, what it is. So
You wanted to dig down them other broads.
No, hold on. I end up drinking too much. Right?
Yeah.
I end up drinking too much because you know how I am. I'm chonged out like a mug, eh? Why lie, homies? I don't have to lie to kick it, but I don't want to talk about that. That's ugliness because if you don't do it with moderation, if you do anything out of the sort, like I'm talking too much now, that's misconduct. You know, that's not a good conduct. You know, conduct, whatever that word is. You know what I mean? Let me slow it down for you. I did what I shouldn't do. I got busy and I didn't like it no more. I started tripping on somebody else because somehow I did it. You know how magnets stick together? Somehow I reversed my magnets and I pulled away from her, and little by little, it happened. You know what I mean? But not that quick. We're only there for 30 days, I believe. So that night that happened and everything started going berserk on me. I started getting different vibes and I started tripping and I really got misled. Because I should have stuck it out with that woman, you know what I mean? That's my woman. She waited for me a long time, you know what I mean, to get out.
So since then you fucked it off.
Basically,
okay,
by making the wrong choice.
Okay, we get it. Let's end it right there.
Why?
So let's get back, because right now.
Yeah, you only have so many moments?
No, we can have all them moments.
Right.
But I need to add a little structure to this.
Okay.
Because we're flying off the rail right now, dog.
All right.
Okay, and
it's okay, a special story,
and it's okay to do it. No, that is a special story,
yes.
But you told it.
Right.
For people that don't know who Playboy Eddie is, who is Playboy Eddie? What are you known for, bro? Throughout the years, what are you known for? What is your passions? What is your craft?
Happiness, silliness a little bit, but it's mutual respect, and it's joyfulness, it's blessings, it's beauty, it's art. I'm graffiti poetry. I just, whatever I do is art. When I was a little kid, I drew a lot, and I entertained myself with my toys. Everything was beautiful. You know what I mean? As a kid growing up, I had mom and dad were separated. Mom struggled a lot. But I was blessed to have a joyful life. You know what I mean? Like growing up in the hood, you know, in our barrio, you know what I mean? In Northeast LA, different sections. I won't speak on all that right now because that gets deep into different crevices.
There's no need for that.
Right. So by the time I got in my 4th, 5th grade, I had a friend from Avenues. I had a friend from Highland Park, and I had a little homie from Dogtown. I had no idea really what that all meant, but I knew walking up 5-7 to Owl's Drugstore, I saw the Undertaker's logo, which was Yosemite Sam. I saw the Speedy Gonzalez. I saw the Dogtown, which had a dog and a cross, and I saw 2 skulls. I believe it was done by Painter Pete. And the Undertaker, whoever did that, Nella, you know, Boosie, rest in peace and all that, they put that together somehow, and I know it was by Painter Pete. You know what I mean? What I believe. Because he has pictures to prove that. You know, hey, Painter Pete, shout out to you homies with your Betty Boops and all that good stuff. I hope you're still painting homies. You know what's up, eh? I'm telling part of your story, but I'm not. It's your story, you tell it like it is, homies. Get on here, homies. Gracias. So, but I respect what I grew up with, and I happened to be in the 5th grade. Anthony Chacon, rest in peace, you know, Mousy. He was my friend, eh? You know, he was a good friend, eh? And I remember taking pictures with him going like this and all that stuff. But I had no idea really what it meant. I just knew Miguel and Dogtown, you know, their trip, you know what I mean? But I was already doing pantomime and I was into different trips and I already was doing graffiti, doing the Stoner S and everything. I was already drawing. It was a seed. It was a seed at that time. And I just knew feathered hair or, you know, how you dressed was your dress code, like were you a stoner, a surfer, a cholo, whatever the case may be. The whole point is I remember seeing a black kid there. We all tripped out there was a black kid there. And we saw it on TV, you know what I mean? And the black kid, I had to walk up to him because he was at the monkey bars. And we all went to go see what this black kid was about, you know what I mean? Why is there, you know, because we just didn't have that many blacks in our neighborhood. I don't remember, you know, my mom would talk about it. I seen pictures. I grew up watching Good Times, all that. But the first thing was that black kid, and I remember he ran this way and I touched him. I said, whoa, I touched him, right? He's real. And we all, tripped out. Yeah, he's real. That's cool, eh? You know what I mean? That it's not like we were dissing him at all. We just tripped out on him, eh? You know what I mean? Like, he running around and he was happy. I think maybe that, tripped me out, you know what I mean? Like, because I was a happy kid anyways, regardless, and I was always very creative. I have a big imagination. Big imagination. My imagination goes beyond theory. But anyways, back to reality. I gave you the stickers. Let's talk about some reality now. Erase all that for the moment. That's just touching bases with some past, future past, past and present. I'm the same thing. What is it?
Eddie.
Isn't it fresh? Fresh, you accept.
Hey, Eddie, check it out, bro.
No seguridad than me.
So you are known in the community for graffiti art and pop locking.
That's later. That's
Okay.
what I'm getting to.
Okay, go ahead.
When I was a little kid in 77, I was, influenced. Then it happened to be where I went to another school. I got kicked out of the school district and I went somewhere else to Escalante in Pasadena. Okay. And then I went to a boy. Well, I knew there were kids from the Boys Club. John Bonham just died from Led Zeppelin, and we were watching movies, that had no words, and they were pantomiming, and it was something about a dude on a horse saving a girl and all that crazy stuff. But there were shows, and Lauren Hardy, Charlie Chaplin, those things influenced me. So from that moment, I had already pantomiming in me. Because something in the Tolan Way, and my Peter Bro, Soom, what's up, Soom? You know the story. Soom, Peter Faro, Peter Broski. You know him? Soom PET, BSK, he's, BSK member, OG. Anyways, to say without the least, we were trading Star Wars, man, when we first met, and he knows about my pantomiming. Then take it to where I'm at.
What pantomiming?
Oh, well, that's when you pretend there's a wall.
Okay, that's what I think.
When a balloon.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was influenced by that, and I'm kicked out of the school, and I go to my mom, she wanted me to, she goes, hey, we're gonna be on welfare. I go, yeah, what's that? Well, I don't want that to happen, she said. And I was, oh, okay. She was really, tripped out that but she got another job. She had 2 jobs, 3 jobs, whatever she didn't want to be on welfare. It wasn't a thing to be, I couldn't go to welfare forever, you know what I mean? That's a lot different story too. But anyways, I tell her, look, where I'm going to school at, they have kids that are in this boys' home. Why don't you send me there? And everything would be, cool, and I'll have families like you want me to have. And she looked at me, yeah? You would really do that? I go, Mom, that's better than being on welfare, right? I won't be around, but you sent me to Mexico for a little while, twice in my life I was sent to Mexico. That's why I saw La Mujer Dormida and everything. Anyways, she was all right, and she looked into it, and lo and behold, she took me to Altadena boys' home next to JPL, and it was beautiful. I went there, and that's where I developed from pantomiming to pop locking, through locking, okay? Locking and pop locking, we became pop lockers. That's what I know. It was pop locking. And the reason why is because we use locking moves, like pointing, you know what I mean? Points, like the move groove, all that. Whatever locking was. And whatever you knew, my era was Bee Gees and all that, Donna Summers, you know what I mean? That era. Rock and roll was a big part. Classic, whatever my mom played, whatever she played, Pedro Infante, everything, that's what I grew up with, rock en español. She had the downest rock en español that nobody now has. She had the real original rock en español, you know what I mean? And Elvis, she loved it, Elvis, you know what I mean? But anyways, I'm pop locking. And I'm doing good, Whatever I'm doing good. Then we're all in a room, Mexican, Indian, black, white, all in a room, and we're popping. And I started getting more heavier. I started getting better, than them, fast. Because I would have a big imagination. So let that pass. Bam. Somehow I learned to run away, and somehow I get kicked out for slapping necks or whatever the case may be, and I go to Glassell Park. And that's where I grew up at, you know what I mean? Because I had already been there, but my dad was staying with his brother, my tío, rest in peace, both of them. Papi, mami, love you all. Hey, so real quick, like fast and hurry, I go to an area that at that time I grew up in, but I had to re-meet people. I knew the people next door. I knew the girls. I knew the block. But BLR moves in, my homies, you know what I mean? But when I first see them coming in, I'm tripping out on them, like, what's this, hey? Why are they coming in trucks and stuff, Oh, trip out on them, hey, oh, those are cholos, you know what I mean? But I'm a pop locker, you know what I mean? And I had already knew about staying out at night. I hadn't touched weed yet, even though I messed around with it at Altadena one time, And at Altadena, I heard Planet Rock, and before anybody else, I heard it on the Mighty 690, and I heard Whip It Good by Devo. It was Whip It Good on Mighty 690, and then they said, hey, special New York mix. Bam, Africa by Bottom and the Soul Sonic Force. And when I heard it, I was like, whoa, listen to this. And I knew right then and there that was powerful stuff. That song right there, just dissing me. I started popping before More Bounce to the Ounce came out. I started popping to like Shake Your Pants, Stevie Wonder, Hotter Than July was one of her favorite jams. Diana Ross, Inside Out, Boy You Turn Me, and I'm Coming Out. All them songs influenced me, but Shake Your Pants and Let the Vibes Come Through and Lakeside, we're on a fantastic voyage. And to make a long story crazy, that's what all this is. So I'm in Glassdale Park. It's about 80-ish, 81, 80, 81, 82, not even 82 yet, because 82 I was already doing what I was doing. But I started hanging around with the homies at the park, and it was gang members, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, the Avenues, I'm more influenced by that. So we're there, and whatever ends up happening, that I get overpowered by the crowd, by what I saw. I'm influenced by the women, because like even before that, girls were taking care of me in that area at that park, and they would brush my hair. They would tell me, tell your mom to buy you some Wallabies. No, some Extra-Sols. You had to have Extra-Sols back then. That was in the 70s, eh? So I get their information, and you need to buy khakis, or you need to buy some kind of clothes. Because you either had Stacey Adams, or you had Hush Puppies, if you were able to afford that. But most of them, all of them had them kind of shoes. And really, I needed to have Extra-Sols. So I run back and tell Mama, hey, Mom, you got to go take me to get some new shoes. What? But she had money, at that time, because she was doing well. So whenever she takes me, she buys me Wallabies, eh? She buys me the ones that you weren't supposed to get. She didn't buy me the Extra-Sols because they were too much, or she didn't buy me Hush Puppies for sure. They were expensive back then, like $20 back then was a lot of money. So whatever, but I get my clothes and I go to the park and La Pinky, rest in peace, Pinky, India, Haps, Big Haps, what's up, homegirl? Hey, that's family, and they took care of me, and I would watch them cholos back then, like, whoever they were, you know what I mean, whatever. The beautiful girls, I love them, man, you know what I mean? Hey, them cholas, they taught me what respect was, and I would see them talk about their boyfriends, and I would understand, that's different. I'm watching cartoons, I watch Godzilla, that was my favorite stuff, you know what I mean? But I understood there was something between human beings. Something was going on with man and woman. I was already doing all kinds of crazy stuff with girls, you know what I mean? But that's a different page. The point is that it was higher than just touch, seeing. It was something intimate. And I learned it from them when I was a little kid, before the fifth grade, before the fifth grade. So anyways, to catch back to 80-ish, I see the crowd and I go kick it with them. Then I find out, this is the Avenue. Oh, wow. And they would bring in their cars to the park, and they were hardcore. It was just like fun, but they would get high, and I'd be like, fuck. Hey, one time I saw one of them smoke I heard it was PCP, a cool, and I tripped out, whatever. But I saw how he got, and they were taking care of him, and I was like, oh shit, that shit's heavy duty. I barely knew what weed was, you know what I mean? But whatever. So anyways, one night, out of all the nights, you know what I mean? Because they took away that whole part. The giant robot was there, that was my favorite thing, the giant robot. For you who don't understand Glassdale Park, it's on Verdugo Road and Crestmore. There's a tennis court, there's the grass, there's a new gym now, the gym from 83 or 80, whatever year, 81, and there used to be a sandbox for kids, and there used to be a pool for the kids. Now they have the other pool, the big pool, and hills. And trust me, as a little kid, I used to go up there and light fires, eh? I was a dick, eh? Like, I was stupid, I was just mischievous. I used to love, throwing rocks at cars or lemons. Lemons was the best throwing at cars. All kinds of mischievous stuff that I did. I don't regret none of it, eh? Because you can't regret none of the dirt that you did. If you did do dirt or whatever you do, you got to remember those are experiences that you learn off of, and makes you got to be brave. You got to be bold. You got to be strong-hearted and have a good heart if you can. If you can be kind to others, that's the best thing, and be polite. Get it right. So I've done things in my life, and in 81, I started seeing what they're doing, and they wanted somewhere to kick it at. And one of the big homies at that time, they weren't really even that older than me. I didn't realize that at the time. They were just bigger, stronger. They dressed better. I was a little kid. I was a stoner. I was all into rock, eh? I was already kicking it with, the homies, VLRs on the street, but I ended up going to that side and staying out all night. And then they wanted to get into this building, the gym, the new gym that is, and we found a crack, a window or something, and they couldn't get in. I go, hey man, just let me get on your back and I'll jump in. Oh yeah, right away the big homies jump, let me in, homies, you know what I mean? I get in, I open the door, and it was an every night thing, eh? We kept kicking it inside because they had carpet. They had carpet in this gym. We've never seen a gym with carpet for basketball. So we're in there chilling, and whatever happens, happens. And then a rival gang comes, and everybody runs out to throw cocktail bombs at them. Like putting gasoline or whatever. It was a trip, man. At that time, I didn't know.
What year was this?
This is 81-ish. It had to be 81-ish before 82. By the time 82 kicked in, I was already making my own cruise up. But anyway, so 81, I'm doing that with the gang members. And I'm seeing, I'm part of this crowd, you know what I mean? And I knew that you couldn't participate in protecting your barrio if you weren't from the barrio. I understood that as a little kid. And I tripped out on what it was. I have insight, you know what I mean? I don't know why I'm blessed with understanding certain things at certain times, but at that moment I knew what was going on and asked what should be done. They all ran out, and one homie, that knew me, way tall, real big ass dude, you know what I mean? I'm not mentioning no names, because you gotta pay for that, you know what I mean? Really, it's in your soul, Hebrews 8, you should already know. So, I asked him, hey, the girl, there was 3 girls there. One of them, rest in peace, beautiful girl. But the whole point is that I asked the homie, jump me in. What? And the girls heard it. And one of them straight hooked it up. Like, whatever happened, bam. I did get jumped in, but one. You know what I mean? And he told me, dude, I'm going to beat you up. You better take this. Carnalito, like you're a real good kid. Homies, I don't know why you want to do this, but what do you mean when you don't know why I want to do this? Come on, I can't back you guys up if I'm in. Oh, you're right, homies, all right. Well, look, homies, fight back if you can, and if not, crunch up. You know what I mean? Just crunch up and take what I'm going to do. I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Whoa, all right, cool. And you know how I came when I first came at you. You know what I mean? Like, it's mutual respect. It's iron sharpens iron. But I didn't understand that part. I just, okay. And then the girls counted. And I had no idea why you should count to that number. You know what I'm saying? Why should you count to that number? 13. So they counted, and we got, dude, I go in, and he's hitting, and I was, oh shit. And when he started hitting me, I curled up, I had to. But I felt back, side, head, kicking, pipes, punching, whatever he did, I felt that. I got up crying, dick, like, but sorry, man, don't trip. And the girls came, oh, you did good, you're in. Bam, we ran outside, and then from then on, I was part of it. Not knowing what was up, but anyways, not knowing what's up, because a week later, he dies on me. The dude that jumps me in, and I was like, what? He's dead? What is that? What, dead? Why would he die? What? So I get all the information, and I'm processing it, and I had no idea that death was a part of this great activity that kept me out all night. Something beautiful, you know what I'm saying? But in my adventurous mind, that day, and for 3 days, I believe it was 3 days, that I really felt pain. I just didn't understand what that pain meant. Why was I tripping on this dude? Well, because he's gone. Anyways, so life goes on, and with my homies, they were older. My clique, you know what I mean? My clique was a special crowd, you know what I mean? They're not around, this is the Chicos, eh? They were a special crowd. And the whole point is, most of them are dead or in jail for life, eh? And the ones that are around, they're doing the things as family man, and that's what it's about. You know what I mean? You must be a family man first and get paid. You know what I mean? Get paid for them to survive, for all you to live well, and to be able to share with others. I believe to share with others, or to let people know you're doing all right. You know what I mean? And that's what this feather is about. Yeah, this feather is about perhaps I may have other children in the future.
You got a feather in your ear.
Yeah,
sticking out your ear.
Well, that's because whatever may have happened, that feather represents a gift of what may come in the future. It's the old school future, the past and the present. It's Moses who parted water, parted the Red Sea, put blood on people's doors so they could live longer. And it was Jesus. It was Jesus who actually floated on water, and put mud in people's eyes so they could see. That's what I believe is reality. Okay, so Cuban Mexican in me, because my dad is Cuban from Havana. And mom's from Mexico, Tenochtitlan. And that's what brings me together as an American, mutual respect. So, as I was saying, I'm kicking back with my crowd, Blackie, rest in peace, Victor. Greatest person on earth to me, you know, he was a real bona fide. I do remember him being a stoner or something, long haired, you know, but he would always be dressed real good, you know. And he pulled me to the side. He goes, hey, Carnalito, you know, come here, homie. I need to talk to you. Oh, shit, what's happening? Goes, look, dude, you don't act like us. You don't talk like us. You don't dress like us. But we really like you, you know. I do, homie, you know what I mean? And what you do is special. Your dancing trips out, and you're funny. You play with kids' cars. You play with cars, and you want to ride bikes and steal bikes, and you're the shit, homies. You're a real good person, you know what I mean? But you're not a part of us. We're going to put in the work for you, though. And I looked at him, work? What do you mean? You're going to go get a 9-to-5? I had no idea. I was like, okay, you're going to put in work for me? And he goes, yeah, man, we're going to put in work for you, and you don't have to worry about nothing. We got your back. But you know that homie over there, that, you know, you know who he is, you know? He's not around no more, as a matter of fact. But you know that person right there, homie, he don't really like you. You know, he wants to get, I know. So what? I'm still happy. I'm still part of the, you know, what's up, eh? But no, it's not about that, homie. It's like, you're different than us. And then another member walks up, Another member walks up and straight tells me, you know, backs him up. Yeah. So I listened to them and I understood, oh, okay. But I'm still part of the group. Yeah. But you're not fitting in other words, oh, okay, well, I'm gone then, you know what I mean? It's not that I got booted out. So you're still part of the crowd, but we want you to do your thing, dance. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, cool. So I walked away, you know what I mean? I didn't walk away at that moment, but I got away from them and I started not going that direction. I started going down the street with VLR. John and Mito specifically, homies, taught me very well they taught me how to do blocks. They taught me how to be a man. They taught me what Chicano power is. Their parents knew all about Chicano power. And I was still way behind the ear. I had no idea but I would play with the little kids, you know. Their younger brother and the other, you know, I would play with the little kids too, and they would trip on me. But then I get into the bikes. John was bad at bikes, So we had the gully in Glassell Park. We had the gully, and Mark, Big Bertha was the biggest jump, and then Little Bertha. And I was, man, even back before that, they threw me off. At Crestmore, there's the stairs, and they threw me off on a big wheel. And that was when I was a little kid, and I flew, because I told them, I go, forget them on their big wheel, make me go higher. I want to jump all over this. What? Yeah. And so the older cats said, they tripped out on me. They were for real? Yeah. And they hooked me up, So they jumped me off, and lo and behold, I flew real far. If we were there, I could show you the distance, all the way to the hole, you know, to where people go to the gutters and all that. So bam, I jump over all these things. Anyways, I cut my face. I didn't know when I got up because I was knocked out. They said 30 seconds or something. They all looked at me like they were like this for all them 30 seconds. But when I got up, oh, he's all right. But then I went like this to wipe off my sweat. Wow. And it was blood, and I started crying, and then I fell, and then they took me home, and I said, you know, he's like, why? You know, why you guys, what are you doing, my son? You know, like, you know how moms are, real protective. But I remember that incident. So backtrack to Big Bertha and me riding bikes and doing bike tricks and all that. Man, jumping, bike tricking, Evel Knievel, Burt Reynolds, Clint Eastwood, all that good stuff. Those special effects, those my family watching John Wayne movies, watching, you know, novelas, whatever the case may be. My tia Juana, rest in peace, when I started getting at that age, she would be reading her book. You know, she fed me. She took care. I lived in the garage. I mean, we lived in the house, but then we made room for everybody because people were coming from Cuba. At that time, my big brother, Los Marelitos, you know what I mean, Manolo Montpellier, he taught me how to be a self-ramble. Check out this story. So one day, even though I'm still part of that crowd, I go back to the bigger crowd because all that shit, like around 3 or 4, everybody come to the park. But these dudes were bad, I'm talking about, they were bad. They had bombs, they had cars, they had women, and Duty, you know, like, I don't know where he's at now, but he's the one that I sat down with, and he taught me what macking was to women because he talks to this beautiful girl with long hair, and I was just jocking her. I'm looking at him, talking to her, and I'm stripping out. Another combination of what life is about. At that time, I had no idea. But life is about man and woman, humanity. But God made man and God made woman for a reason. Anyways, so I was able to experience that. And then one day I get an idea, look, these guys like drugs. My brother's, he got some. Let me go back home and let me get this and try to sell to him. So I went behind my brother's back. I got his stash, took it to the park, thought I was a big shot. Hey, who wants to buy this? and such. Like, oh, well, I'll give you $10 for that. Here, bam. Oh, good. Next. And they all started talking, and lo and behold, they come here. What's up, man? What you got? Hey, this. How much you want? $20. There are only 2 left. You know, I knew there were $10, eh? But they were fat sacks back then. You know, it was yerba nomás, you know what I mean? But the whole point is this. They take it, and they don't want to give me my money. And I'm like, true out. These are my own homies? What the fuck? So I ran home and grabbed the shotgun. And my tia wanted, oye, ¿dónde tú vas con eso? I was like, stuck, eh? The whole point is this, eh? I was gonna go blast on these people or do something to my friends, you know, because it was just wrong for me to get ripped off by my people that I trusted. But it wasn't that. It was just, so you're a little kid, like, give me that. Just get out of here, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no big deal. But at that point, besides the homie dying on me, that really struck a nerve in my heart, you know what I mean? Like, whoa. Because I had never, nothing like that ever happened to me as a kid.
Because these were your friends and they were taken from you.
Well, there were people I looked up to. Yeah. And they didn't mean it in a bad way. This is like, get out of here, dude. You ain't paying your shit. Well, check this out. So my tia wouldn't let me go back to the park with the shotgun. She knew she seen something in me stop me. You know what I mean? Dude, like, put that back. That's your uncle. Anyways, I go, damn, and I sat down. We had a bench from the park, and I'm sitting there moping. Oh, my brother's gonna kill me. My brother's gonna kill me. My brother's gonna fuck me up. And here he comes, racing in to get his stuff. And I see him, and he goes to the laundromat. Well, we had a little laundry, like a booth, a little hut. And he goes in, and as soon as he didn't find it, Eddie! Oh shit, I'm in trouble now. And he goes, oh, and he just looks at me. Hey, where my shit? Hey! And I was, no, slow down, dude. And I tell him the story. He goes, what? Shh, come on, let's go. We're going to the park, eh? And he tells them, all of them, 40 members, eh? He tells them, hey, check this out, eh? And he couldn't talk English, but they understood him. And check this out, eh? He got his money back. Nobody stepped up to him. He was buff, eh? You know, nobody stepped up to him. Homie, serio pedo, homies. They liked him. They wanted him to be a part of the hood too, eh? They said, dude, nah. And he goes, nah, I don't get down that way. You know, whatever the fuck, how he communicated to them, no, they all knew, no, all right. Well, they go, fuck. Check it out. Why don't you party with us? Here's some coke, here's weed. How about some PCP? He goes, what's PCP? This is elephant tranquilizer. Whatever they said to him, he knew. Whoa, he talked to me. Hey, I don't know. I've never done that. I'm like 12, 13 years old, eh? Not even 13 yet. I was 12-ish, about to be 13. When I was 13, I got this from Roach, eh? In Glendale. My first tattoo. But I had another tattoo too from Stoner days. The dot, the Stoner party dot. that's from Eagle Rock days. The people I used to keep back in Eagle Rock. Hey, so anyways. Excuse me, I'm talking too much. If I'm coughing, that's a bad thing, man. That's a bad thing. That's a bad sign right there.
Take a drink. Catch a wind.
All right. So my brother said, bam, I'll smoke that. But they were trying to set him up to get him dumb.
Yeah.
They go, we got to fuck this dude up somehow. You know what I'm saying? He smokes it, eh? And nothing. What? What's up? And they tripped out. They go, damn, this shit didn't. They gave him another stick to his head. What? And they fucking applauded him, dude, this shit, eh? Fuck, whatever. They were happy that he was even a part of the crowd, you know what I mean? And they were glad that I was his little, you know, that he's my big brother. So they were cool with me. They gave back his money. They didn't trip. They didn't say nothing to me, nothing, no problem. You know, they knew what was happening. It was justification. Mercy all around the round table. Big ups to the people that brought me up, eh? VLR, GP, my little homies, eh? Glassell Park, eh? Love you, Hector. Anna, my first beautiful woman that brought me Teen Angels magazine into my life and taught me how to dress and to be correct and be polite to women. That's what it was about. And she brought me up correctly. She was very beautiful. Anyways, so enough of that story. Enough of them days. We're walking out of the park though. He told me, hey, Eddie, what? You see what happened? That took like about an hour and a half, or 45 minutes. About 45 minutes, all that went down. Look, in Cuba we have a thing called guaperia. What's that? He goes, look, that's your ancient blood that you don't know too much about because you weren't brought up over there. But that's the real power. Now, what? Yeah, dude, you don't need a gang, homies. You gotta be one. You gotta be you, homies. You gotta take people out yourself. And that super influenced me. I was like, whoa. Because I knew, like I said, all the movies, what a hero was. And that planted the seed, eh? And I was like, all right, I gotta be a one-man show. And from that day on, I didn't kick back with it. I would go throughout the, as time went on, I was able to go everywhere. I was a time traveler. I was Sinbad. I became Sinbad. I was an adventurous. I was a Christopher Columbus. I was to do, that's over there, go over there. And then people accepted me wherever I went. You know what I mean? Whatever, if I was on this block or that block in our own neighborhood, there's different crowds. So, but without being a card hopper, no. I walked in like, I'm the principe. What's happening right here? I'm the captain. I mean,
Get the fuck out of here.
Give me your toys. No, but as a little kid, I used to line people up. As a smaller kid, I used to line people up to fight because I watched Bruce Lee movies. I would line up little kids to fight. I'm not gonna say I won them all, but because you can't win them all. There's no way you can win them all. Yeah. But I was Top Gun for a minute there at one era as a little kid, lining up. Come on, I'll fight you, because I thought it was fun. Whatever you did, it wasn't no blood as a little kid. But like when that dude died, all you dead homies, are gonna come back. Trust that. Watching me now, my mom and dad are like, oye, cállate la boca. Tranquilo. Jesus got to save first. Hey, everything, the resurrection, the revelation, all that's going to come true. Hey, trust. As time goes on, we're going to live forever. That's a clothing company I got. Anyways, look.
It seems like as long as I've known you, bro, you've always tried to preach to me unity. Correct?
I believe in that.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. That's why I'm here, homie.
Yeah.
To let people understand. See, I'm me. Me means messages educate. Montpellier Eduardo. Messages educate is me. That's you too, though. You also you should be a person that, teacher, student, teacher at all times. I learn from you, you learn from me. But we take turns, mutual respect. Iron sharpens iron. We carry each other's burdens. We have to. Even animals, plants, air, fire, water, all that's equal. All that's LA or the world today. It's alive. It's too much to talk about. Anyways, go ahead.
I mean, with all the neighborhoods in Northeast Los Angeles, well, with a few of the neighborhoods, right? You've always been able to move around and do your paintings. Your paintings are all over the area, correct?
Well, that came on later, yes.
They came out later.
Yeah, I mean, I was drawing since a kid, though.
Yeah, but you've been able to move. You've been able to move, and people, they give you your respect. You've had your personal little beefs that you had to deal with. You know what I mean?
All the time, yeah.
Yeah, and that just comes with the territory.
I wonder what's gonna come out of this, eh?
What's that?
I wonder what kind of beef. If you have beef, that's brush your teeth, eh? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because there's been a problem in the past when you were seen with me, but we'll leave that on. That's another story.
I'm just here to bring what I believe is an understanding of why we're here, what life is about. Why God gives us talent to rock the planet. Talent is a blessing that only God can give you. It's within you. But everything is a talent. If you write, if you cook, if you clean, anything you do, whether you're wealthy or poor, no difference. You still, the light shines on everyone, even the fuck ups, even the people that are no good, that should die. Serio! They're good too in God's eyes. They really are. If they would just accept whatever, if they could forgive themselves, they could be a better person and they could learn to be better.
Absolutely. What have you been able to do? Where has your dancing, where has your talent taken you in this life that you've lived so far?
Well, in every prison that I've been in, juvenile hall, you know what I mean? Because that's what I spent a lot of time at, you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm a D number to an H number to an AN number, and probation, 2 probations I just got recently discharged early for good behavior. That was my 2nd probation. But that probation is where I got ODR program. To make a long story, blah, 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 mess, I was always in trouble as a kid. My mom would hit me back to back. My dad very rarely put hands on me. My dad never put hands on me until my mom, in my older age, I believe. My dad did fuck me up here and there when we were on 34 in my teens, you know what I mean? And he would scold me as a kid, but never put hands on me like my mom. My mom was chancla to the face every day, whipping, for whatever. Just looking at me, I knew I was getting, hurt. You know what I mean? So I was brought up on the look. It wasn't child abuse though. Trust me, it was not child abuse. In the Bible it says, be strong on your kids and don't be afraid to, all the people in the Bible, all the people in history, Mark Twain, that's what I look at myself as, Mark Twain, Samuel Clemens. If you know anything about Mark Twain, who wrote the story Tom Sawyer, I believe I'm Tom Sawyer, okay? Tom Sawyer is my life story. Like the song Rush, 21:12, read Revelation 21:12. There's graffiti in the Bible. There's a lot of stories I'm not gonna talk about no more. Let's get to the dancing part, real quick. Dancing part, as I got out of Glassell Park and all that, the membership to my area, the belief that I'm part of what I believe in, which I love Mount Zion, which I love Aslan, which I love Northeast. You know what I mean? Because that influence. I came from New Jersey. I hope you know that. I was born in New Jersey, and the beginning, how my dad and my mom met, I'm gonna save all that. New Jersey, whatever, New York, West New York, as my mom called it. My dad said it was Hoboken. No joking, never broken. Always keep your mouth open if you can, but don't let the hook catch you, because you don't want to be that fish. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that hook catch you. Hey, gracias. Hey, won't talk about that Melly Mel stuff right now. Rah! Hey, so, yeah, always be on your P's and Q's, and remember, do not fall. Stay up, y'all. Look. As I start pop locking, and people, because everybody on my blogs, what the fuck is he doing? Because they were listening to rock and roll. I remember in a TV guide getting for a penny you would get 10 records or 12 records. So I put my mind, because I didn't really read. I didn't know nothing about writing. To my schoolwork, I was very good at school, but I was ahead of my times because whatever my mom did as a young kid brought me up to par. And because I was in Mexico in kindergarten. Nursery school, I was kicked out of nursery school. Kindergarten, that's real. I was in 2 nursery schools. Because I fought at one, because my dad would always put me to fight. Man, I go from one subject to another. It's too many. Listen to this. I know I'm spaghetti. I'm Eddie Spaghetti, all right? So this spaghetti story, just try to unravel it and take one string at a time, pasta, whatever you want to call it, because it's not the N-word. If it is, it's Mr. on you, homies. Hey, por favor, listen. It's a spaghetti story. And the spaghetti has sauce and has meatballs. Big balls, y'all. So, not too bold, not too arrogant at all. Just strong message. So, what happens is, my dad used to watch a lot of boxing. My dad was a barber. My dad is a barber. And whatever the whole case may be, he would watch the fights, and he would get all into it. Like, you guys watch UFC, and like, oh, you're tripping out, right? Same thing. So, and then they would be drinking beer, and I'd be with the kids playing in the next room. But then when they were done, they'd get to talking loud, because Cubans talk loud, you know. We just like, oye, que volá, tú sabes, oye, no hay problema. Oye, ven pa' acá, mijita. Tú sabes, we're trippy people. And, you seen Ricky Ricardo, I Love Lucy and all that, right? So that's the story right there. And as a Cuban, but as a Mexican, mucho corazón. Belief in miracles is what Mexican is. So we have a very beautiful land in Mexico, filled, that brings LA up to par, because LA was Mexico. It's all, whatever, it's a long story. Just look at the Mexican flag and know the eagle controls the snake. The snake in you is controlled by the eagle in you. And as I was saying, my dad would watch these fights, and then they would go get the kids and make us fight. And my dad would bet, and I would have to win. Anyways, so as that all happened, let's leave all this massacre, because this spaghetti is gonna be too much for y'all. In 81, as I was being a pop rocker to my homies, they were laughing at me because it was like, but they liked it. And they were, oh, okay. He listens to that music, but we listen to this, but whatever. So I got the TV guide, I got the penny, I got a bunch of records, and would sell it to them. You know what I mean? I would sell it to them, and they would trip out on it. They would, oh, you got this record? Yeah, $5, eh? So I wanted weed back then. I started smoking weed at that, around 12-ish, 13-ish. Anyways, so pop locking. Now, I go from Irving, I had a dress code trip. The DJs were the biggest thing on campus at Irving. Plus 2 girls that I kicked it with that were from Drew. And anyways, and I was able to walk on the 9th grade lawn, homies. I don't know if you know what the 9th grade lawn is, but 7th graders were scrubs, and I was a 7th grader. And you get beat up for being a 7th grader. You get thrown in a trash can. If you were 8th grader, you were on another part. Like, there was three divisions right there. Like, you had this, and this. If you were 7th grader, you had to be on this one. If you're 8th grader, you had to be on this one. If you're 9th grader, you had to be on this one. But as a 7th grader, me and my other little homie, we would walk down 9th grade, and for some reason, they would look at it and wouldn't trip, but when the girls saw my feathered hair and I started getting, like, popularity or something, like, I was accepted, and then they wanted to throw me in the track, the girls would, back off of him. This is Little Eddie or whatever, and he danced, they were watching me down, they trip out on it. So, at that moment, I'm only a 7th grader, but Mr. Rowland and all that good stuff, Mr. Rowland was our dean, may rest in peace, eh? He would be on me because I'd get kicked out of all the classes. But I was popping then. But popping hadn't hit yet. There was in the 81, 82, popping hadn't really hit yet. It wasn't in all the communities like people, it was 81. And I was just one of the dudes that brought it. There were other people that saw it and made, because movies came out. Like, something about Subway art or something. Bombing, whatever the movie was, because I can't recall right now, like Buffalo Gals, that's when people blew up. The movie Flashdance, that blew people up. Peter, Soon could tell you that I was one of the first dudes riding on the buses. That's when graffiti kicked in.
What has been some of your greatest accomplishments with the art of dance, bro?
The art of dance was this. I went to Nightingale, blew everybody out. I popped against Scorpio, Chico from Palace, and he brought me into Palace. But I blew out Nightingale, and they would play DJ system at 12th grade. Maybe you're getting bored with it, but real quick, like Fast and Hurry, Avenues brought me my own competition in 81. They brought me somebody from Compton, and I said, all right, boom, I got ready for it. So I battled him, and the Duran sisters and everybody were right there, and I knew how to get down. And I'm doing a good job. But when that dude, we're busting to So Rough, So Tough. When he came out with this, at that time, he called it the skeleton walk. I got blown away because I was barely doing the wall, the little feet movements, like getting the rope and going side to side, little things, you know what I'm saying, going through it. Whatever it was, I blew him away till he came out with this. When he came out with this, oh, whoa, that's it. Hey, they didn't get mad at me, but they go, oh, you lost, we thought you were gonna win, whatever, you know what I mean, brought you this dog. All right. But from that moment, I swore I would never lose again. For that crowd, for my area, I would never lose again. And I started getting more into it. Like, I would not practice, I just put my imagination, my creativity, my blessings, the talent, and I put more effort into it. That's when I learned, am I gonna dress like this or dress like that? And that's when funk wasn't really a title yet, it was disco. Like I'm saying, I'm in the 9th grade line, and Mede from Frogtown, he was the greatest DJ at that moment, most popular, Mede. And he's a good person now, like pastor or something. He does a lot for the community. The whole point is that I was able to get influenced, and I got into Twilight music with a friend of mine, and the whole crowd, Twilight music, we used to have to put our speakers together, and they would bring coffins. They had to make their own coffins, and that was the scene. But it was disco. At the same time, it was disco on the streets. It's not the same disco as the Bee Gees. It's just disco on the streets, LA street scene, you know what I mean? Anyways, funk was right there with it because you had the Barcades, you had, Cammy, all that music I grew up with, that was funk. Anyways, so I became a funkster, and I dressed better, and I pop locked better, and then it kicked in. And Lil Papa started showing up, and I started battling, taking people's hats. Time went on, I made up SAP, because I went to Wilson. This is the greatest part of the story. I went to Wilson, and they were able to have the radios in Glendale, because I got kicked out of the schools over there, Nightingale, Eagle Rock. Nobody wanted me in them schools, so my mom said, come with me. It was a back and forth thing between my mom and my dad, but I was in Glasgow Park with my dad. When I was brought up, it was all my mom, my dad, and then backtrack to, reality, Glendale, and I see people with iron-ons, and I planning around, looking for the Purpose just came out. The Messages came out. Pac Jam came out. Scorpio came out. All these great songs, Grandmaster Flash, Johnson Crew, Thompson Twins, lies, yeah. This ain't no lie. This is the real deal. And Gino Bender, great friend of mine, from back in the days, he was able to look at me and come here, kid. Saw me pop me. He goes, you want to battle somebody? Yeah. And he brought me Heckle. And I'm like, what's up? He goes, well, let's see what you got.
That's my boy.
Heckle
is my boy.
Hey, so I do a move, and he kind of looks at me like, what you laughing at? Look at this. Yeah, dude, look, dude. He goes straight up. You're not even on my level, dude. Don't take it personal. That's pretty good what you're doing, but you can't battle me, homie. And I got mad, eh? So anyway, so it was.
I was in the penitentiary in 1996 with Heckle.
Yeah.
We were in the yard. We were in the weight pile. That dude used to fucking, he from the area, bro. So you know how they do it in the penitentiary. You
Yeah.
got the round flies and shit. You know what I mean? And that was my boy. That was my workout partner. And that we'd
Comedian.
We'd be in the motherfucking weight pile and shit.
Yeah.
All rocks, and he would just be gliding on them motherfucking rocks, and everyone would be like, "Whoa, this is a bad man right here, dog."
Okay.
Good dude. I like that dude. I love that dude.
So I was already a popper. I saw the arm wave, but I didn't understand the arm wave. But after that day, because there was Chocolate Thunder, there was all these people, the Rhoda was the tick. See, back then you did the baseball, that was ticking. Anyways, to make a long story crazy, a couple of days later, they throw an after school special, and Heckle and Jekyll come out to Let's Work. And it was them, the whole show was for them. And I was like, what? Look at this. So they did everything. And I said, oh my God, two people looking the same? No way, because I only met his brother. I didn't know it was a Jekyll.
Identical twins.
Yes. And it was a blessing to watch that, because I already knew what popping was. I knew what Michael Jackson, everything, like I'm saying. The whole point is I saw them, my eyes popped out of my brain. I said, damn, whoa. whoa, look at all this. The move group floats, this move, all kinds of shit. I was like, oh shit, I'm no wonder he didn't want to battle me. I am not up to par with that. That blew my mind. I was so excited, so happy. Anyways, it's like I said, kick rocks with that idea. You know what I mean? That's cool, but I'm still a popper. But I said, nah, I gotta find out how that happened. So we became friends. But I had chocolate chip cookies at my pad, and people would come to my pad. He came to my pad, and I started doing, because I was already doing graffiti. Anyways, the beautiful thing about it is that he influenced me with this. He taught me how to do the arm weight, but he did it in eights. You had to do eights, like 4 over here and 4 over here. And every day I would just practice it until I got it. And then when I showed it to him, oh, you got it. Good. Now do it backward. What? Yeah, do it the other way. What do you mean do it the other way? Now you got to bring it back. You know what I mean? That's the point. If you could do it this way, like this way, you know what I mean? You got to do it all way. You got to do it everywhere. Oh, shit. But bam, like he even taught me how to hit. Because I knew what hitting was, but I didn't hit like they did. How'd you do that? Well, look, it's like this. Oh, wow. So he was able to adjust without pumping me up, I became bam, like overnight. Like in a couple of months, I was really good. And I dressed, everything was up to par, really great. You know what I mean? I don't know why I was able to develop so fast, but I had my own crew. I started SAP, the Space Age Pop Locker. Since I knew these DJs, I was like, okay, we're gonna put this over there. Chicos from Palace. Everything was a mess. You know, like you were either a stoner, a cholo, or a surfer, or into music. Or you were a hacky sack, or whatever. You were different trends. They don't have that now. It's all PlayStation, telephones, and everybody's stuck at home, and nobody wants to know nothing about you. They don't care about dress codes, nothing. Very few people care about their dress code. You know,
what's the dress code?
Me right now, Guayabera and my Playboy Eddie shirt made by men. Look, forget that for a second. Let's get into graffiti now. Because if you want to go into all the battles, I battle, you know, with Gangster Group, everybody, every different eras, different spots, different worlds. You know what I mean? It's just different trips. But I was able to take out everybody in all the schools. They knew me like in every school. It was almost like worldwide back then. You know what I mean? Oh, Playboy Eddie's coming, because I would just leave school and go battle, look for people and just take them out. And I had a crowd. You know, I went from SAP, reversal, yeah, Speedy Waves, yeah, word. Anyways, we went to Maple Park, and I ended up battling Heckle and Jekyll one day at a YMCA dance, which I don't really want to talk about it because they're my brothers. You know what I mean? And they were able to influence me, and they taught me other doors. They predicted the coming of breaking, which is b-boying, and they predicted the freak dance. To make a long story crazy, it was about that. All you did was party, go to these parties to find women, to find girls. C-G. Hey, very special women in my life. But anyway,
who are some?
I don't want to speak about their names.
No.
Why? When? Where? How much am I getting paid for this? They don't want to be blasted on this. No, they don't. Homie Spence, if they're not here, I'm not speaking about it.
You gotta hear my question first,
up?
bro. Who are some of the rap artists that you pop for?
Rap artists. There we go. Well, that's a different category there. You're talking about Percy P, Mellow Mayonnaise, Kid Frost, Grandmaster Flash. Let's slow it down a bit. Cosmo D from Outer Space, Nucleus, Egyptian Lover. Word to all of them, good people.
What are some of the biggest stages you've been on?
Biggest stage, I don't know, Irvine Meadows, the B-Boy Master with Zulu Graham and Speedy Lace from Miami, the B-Boy Summit with Asia, you know, and
did you meet your pinnacle in dance?
Radiotron, Carmelo Alvarez, Little Caesar, you know what I mean? Like, I've been in so many events, many things.
Did you meet your pinnacle in the art of pop lock?
No, I developed a belief that's called mind, body, and soul. Using your mind. See, when I first saw this on Graffiti Rock, I thought they were a different trip, you know what I mean? But it ended up being, this is mind, body, and soul. Or mind, you have a little bit of mind, a good body, and a lot of soul. Hang 10, y'all. It's a combination of everybody's equal. Everybody has a right to believe in their beliefs. Their cultures all represent. Hip-hop is the greatest thing that happened to civilization. You know what I mean? Hip is to cheer for God. And hop is the movement. You know what I mean? Hip is to cheer for each other, for make each other greater. God is one. First God is one. So we are all part of that. We are all made from God. We're all God's children. You know, we're a part of the system that the universe made, God made, and we're all one. So you got to hip about it. Hip, hooray, right? And hop is keep going. That's hip hop to me. But you have to have mind, body, and soul in strength. Mind, body, and soul. So when I seen this, it converted to mind, body, and soul. There's more to it than that. And I'm not gonna keep going because I don't like to be a jibber jabber. And I know I went out, but it's a special occasion to be brought to this, this arena, the hood stock. Yes, y'all, and you don't stop.
You know, bro, the reason why I reached out to you just recently, bro, to have you on, is because I was watching a Facebook post.
Oh yeah.
That you posted.
Right.
And the only reason I'm speaking on it is because you posted this on Facebook, so obviously you weren't worried about people seeing this. And you were in the bathroom, you were lighting the sink on fire, and then you were talking all kinds of crazy shit.
Right.
And then you went to your room, and the room is covered up with graffiti, and you started burning a light bulb.
Yes, and that, inventions. See, I became an inventor.
That's why I reached out to you. I said, you know what? I mean, I've known you for years. I've known you for years, my G, and we've always been good, regardless of the other shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? We grew
up in the same hood. I remember you on Creature Street, homie.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, my boy. Creature Street, baby.
Yes.
And that goes way back. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But
Ty, the family. Yes.
Shout out to my boy Ty. But bro, I saw that and I said, this dude is losing his motherfucking mind.
All the time. To make a long story crazy. That's what it's about.
I said, this dude is losing his motherfucking mind. Are you losing your fucking mind?
No, look. For whatever reason right now, my daughter is not living with me like she should be, like she could be, like if she wanted to.
Why?
She's choosing. She's 16. And who's going to stop a 16-year-old? I didn't stay at home. She chose to take her path, whatever she wants to do. If she's in touch, it's been a minute now. She hasn't reached out to me to let me know where she's at exactly. But I know she's doing good. Trust me, I know what I got. And I just recently went to court because DCFS came back to attack, and I put a stop to that shit like real quick. Like for real, I got eloquent, and professional, and I said no. I want my daughter free. Yeah, we wanted to.
I mean, but from the looks of just one Facebook post.
How many do I got though? I got a million.
But peep game. From the look of one Facebook post.
You thought I was out of my mind?
It's kind of says to itself why she may not want to live with you.
Well, no.
If that has anything to do with it.
Slow down.
Or why I'm not trying to attack you, my boy, but I'm just saying.
I got you. No. The thing is, she has her mind set on what she wants. She thinks, look, it's too poor where I live at. It's only one bedroom, one studio, fucking.
But you can make it nice.
Listen, it's nice. How many times have I, it's like this thing right here, I've buffed this 1,000 times in that pad and made it to her liking, and she just chooses, because the area, she thinks the neighbors, whatever she may think of.
Because this room,
she just don't like that, because she was, listen, she was brought up in the Marines, like in an army base. And that's part of the problem, that I had to go, in 2015, I fought for her to get her back. The first time I was put into a home or whatever the heck it is. And I go, I got it going on. But every time, anywhere I go, the first thing like I said, I do this for my daughter, to have a better, for my siblings or my kin, my people, my Montpellierness, to have a better life, a better understanding, my little brother, my little sister, all the Montpellieres, we're far greater than what people understand, but we're not here to pretend or demand or think we're better. We don't pretend, none of that shit. We're the deal. For reals. But with much love, mutual respect. And I'm just saying how I feel. You know what I mean? Like how you feel about your peeps and what you are, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you all must believe you're great. We're all special. But believe it and live it. Now, the craziness of that, at that moment, is a combination. Like I said, my daughter doesn't want it for whatever reason. She has a better place to be at. Okay? She's on an adventure. I told her life is a journey. Life is a journey, making an adventure. Life is a journey, make it a daily adventure. Something about don't fall. Be careful, don't fall. And the rest goes on. I'm not going to tell you the rest. There's 5 things that I told her, but life is a journey. Life is an adventure. So she believed it, because I didn't know, when she came back to my life, I got all plexed up because I already knew she was coming. Oh, what did I tell her? She's 16 now. Because she was getting at me when I was in Hawthorne. And she told me, hey, what's up with you? What's
Hawthorne? Is that
I was in a program called Mentors, and they were getting ready. I had to be there for 2 years, like pretty much 2 years in a program. I was first on Broadway in Clover, and then I went to Hawthorne, but I went to jail, you know what I mean? At that time, all kinds in my life.
Your mind was good when you were in that program.
And this is, like I started the story off with what happened in
With your lady.
in South Central. Forget who was with me. Just we're talking about me right now. I don't mean to disrespect everybody that's in my life. They're great friends. If they understand that they're my family. They're really important. I just don't want to say names because they're not here right now.
You don't gotta say names, bro.
Thank you. But I love you. You know who you are. You know exactly who you are and who I love the most. The reason why I pointed out Heckle and Jekyll because they were great inspiration to my pop locking life. I got other names, you know what I mean? But the one on back, this, that, so many people. I did say Popper's Picnic. Like I could say all kinds of events that have helped me. The fact that I went to, with C1, you know what I mean? C1's a great person in my life, you know what I mean? Who put me on with Fab. But I don't talk about that too much because I'm not here to brag. Like, forget about bragging.
Let me ask you a question.
Facts and brains.
Let me ask you a question. When you were in that program very recently in Hawthorne,
pretty much recently,
what was your mind state? What did you want to do?
Get out of there, get well, take all the programming that I can, get my daughter back, and lo and behold, she got at me on Facebook, and I was like, "What's up?"
What consists of Playboy Eddie getting well?
At that moment,
what is getting well?
I've already been in Miami, New York. I've been criminalized all my life, but little kid, all that stuff. But when I got in that program, I took it serious. I said, "Oh wow." They're offering, because they were gonna give me a lot of time in jail. They were gonna give me like 27 to life. Ain't too much to talk about. And they said, it's either that or ODR. What's ODR? I go, all right, let me think about it. I went back, everybody, ODR. Oh, you getting an ODR? Oh, and they told me the whole story. I was like, whoa, you get to live in a place and you get your own home. And if you do mess up getting high, you just go back to jail for a little while. No problem. You know what I mean? Nice try. But you get back out and they help you out still. I was like, yeah, you better take that problem. All right. I got on the phone right away to call my lawyer, but never answered. But when I got back, I said, yes, I would like to take the ODR program. Oh, okay, no problem. So they went in, because really I was supposed to get out from that case. You know who you are, yo, Oliver, and all you people.
So you kept it together in the ODR program.
I got it together.
And then you got it together.
Refurbished my life. They took me 2 years and they got me to Boyle Heights, Chaka's neighborhood. The key entrance to East LA, listen, the key entrance to Northeast LA. It's the key. Boyle Heights is the key to Northeast LA. It's the key. It's a part of Northeast LA. It's a part of Northeast LA. Don't cross the line. Now, mutual respect. They have their own thing going on there, but everybody's beautiful on 3rd and Boyle. I'm gonna set up shop right there. I'm gonna do my National Plaza all summer long. I got an event coming up June 27th. Hopefully, most likely, professionally, it will come true at Chico's Restaurant, Triumph Optical, Fuente. I'm taking over all Figueroa and bring you awesome signs blowing your mind at all times. USF strength and unity for all people. Everybody, mutual respect. Not a car show. We're just gonna have different pop lockers, funny boys. Whoever does come and represents on that day, you're getting paid. Shout out to SCP and Austin Science. You know what we're doing at Triumph Optical? You know what we're bringing to the table?
Eddie.
The athlete dancers, Eric.
Playboy.
What's up? Hey, I'm not getting out of line. Excuse me, eh?
Yeah, no,
What's
you're
up?
not. Because
I get excited though.
If anybody knows you, this is just
me.
This is just you.
The cartoon, the happiness.
This is you. Okay, Eddie. When you were in ODR in Hawthorne,
yes, I got my mind together.
You got your mind together. You were well.
I had a good celly.
Okay, no, listen.
Yes.
You were well.
Very well.
Were you the same well that you are now? Are you well now?
Listen, Pride from UTI. He would take me out bombing. He was very good. He introduced me. He took me to a festival at STP on Florence and Normandy, and I got shocked and amazed. And
You're avoiding the question.
Listen, I got so well. I got prepared for this, and I didn't know when or where I was going.
What is well to you?
Well, it's sane mentality. Being able to respect rules and regulations of the earth, whatever program, wherever you're at. Like right here, I can't just write on your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting out of line and throwing nothing at nobody. I'm just cool, calm, and collected, but I'm a little excited and overwhelmed and happy to be here. So I understood all the other things, and I just refurbished what I learned in jail, what I learned from my mom, what I learned from my dad. I go, oh, okay. But pretty much, I stepped out.
Is well sobriety?
Sobriety? No, I was messing around the whole time in there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Now I'm sober.
You're sober now.
But the thing is, I'm too hyper, too energetic. You need to put me on something. You need to put me on something.
So you've been sober for an hour?
No, for days.
You've been sober for days?
Days.
You are sober right now?
Sober right now.
Can you put that on something?
Drug test me.
Bro, I'm not a pro officer,
no,
bro.
I know, I understand.
But I'm just saying, as a man's word, you're sober right now.
Anytime I do
Did you sleep last night?
Let me see, I slept. 3 days in a row I slept. Look, last night, shout out
to last night.
Hold on. Hey, shout out. Last night, I went to sleep thinking about some terrible situation, beautiful situations, and very nice situations that are coming in my life. You know what I mean? I mean, you got so many, like Halo, you got Flacco, you got a lot of people in my house. Candy,
There's too much going on there.
Janet, roller derby girl. Watch when I show the canvases. Watch when I show my art. Watch when I talk about TM.
When you were burning the sink and lighting the light bulb, were you sober?
Check this out. At that moment, I was so crossed up like a Rubik's cube, trying to figure it out.
High.
No, not high.
High of methamphetamine.
No, I think I was on Sherm, methamphetamine, drinking, whatever I was on at that moment.
Okay.
Or coming down. It wasn't even the drugs. Drugs don't. If you gave me a PCP right now and I smoked in front of you, I would be just like my brother. What? It's the same act. It's the same person.
Because you've been doing it for so many goddamn years.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I'm immune to anything.
You're immune to it.
You give me like
It just gets you right.
If I was a super hype, because I did shoot up a couple of times to prove to the kids you shouldn't be shooting up.
Why would you do that?
Because at that moment,
At
that moment, I seen all these people shooting up. I was like, damn, dude, they think they're a fucking pincushion. I'm like, damn, hell no. And I met a person that was doing that. I said, well, look, man, shoot me up. What? No, I don't want you to do. I understand. I don't do heroin. I don't like shooting up, but do it. Shot me up with 30 cc's, nothing. I was like, what you give me? What the heck is this? I took 2 syringes to finally make me cough. That big ass cough you get off of speed, you know what I'm saying, when you get shot up. But I did it to influence others, and I proved it to them. I wasn't gonna be a shooting gallery. I would not be a shooting gallery.
But you were a shooting gallery.
No.
But you did it.
I did it. Ike.
And what?
I proved it to everybody that I wouldn't do it, and I stopped. After 13 and a half. After 13 and a half injections, because it wouldn't do nothing to me because I was so immune. I was already doing it so much. It was just too much that them shots weren't doing it. They had to put too low or whatever happened, they put it enough. And it was cool, and I was able to cough, and I felt, and then I got super Sudanioed out or whatever the heck I was tripping on, and it was a robot thing. See, meth in my life, truthfully,
it's like a daily vitamin.
No, not at all.
It's a multivitamin. It's a gummy.
Hey, Lucky, don't call me.
I'm not talking shit.
Por favor, homies, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look. Hey, nah, wrong hand. Gracias. Look, what it is, Cheech and Chong, and experimental use. See, style. It doesn't become, it's not experimental use if it's every fucking day.
That's right.
It's not. When you become an addict, a drunk, like it says in the Bible, do not be a drunkard, you're bad. No one's gonna respect you. You will not get your blessings because your chakras, your body, your sensitivity, your mind, body, and soul is dysfunctional. It's in a different plateau. It's just in a different dimension. I've told this to my family members. Oh, this is what's happening. Trust me, this is what's happening. And hey, carnalito, tú sabes quién eres, te quiero mucho, homies, and se lo expliqué. You become in a different dimension. You're not in the same plateau as you and me are right now.
Yeah.
Right now,
we're in different dimensions.
No,
1,000%.
We're not in different dimensions at all. I'm cool, calm, collected. Te entiendo.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. What if somebody walked in this door right now?
Yeah.
And they said, Playboy Eddie, I love everything you've done throughout the years, baby. You know what I mean? You're pop locking. I mean, once upon a time ago, your graffiti was all over fucking Northeast Los Angeles.
Simon.
I mean, you couldn't pass by a motherfucking tienda, homie, that didn't have fucking also signs on the side of it. You know what I mean? What if someone came in here and said, Eddie, I want to give you $35 an hour. I need you to work 8 hours, Monday through fucking Friday. I need you to come in.
I would take it.
Would you be able to keep it though?
Because yes, for at least 3 months. Because then I changed my mind. Like right now, I believe that I would like to go back to college. Like I was in college in one of them. What do
you want to study?
Really, besides historic, like MC Escher, like Salvador Dali, like Siqueiros, like the great artists that I don't know nothing about because I came up with the H. There's somebody recently that I was tripping out, but sometimes it's a lot of indoctrination that I don't want to hear. I remember my best class at LACC when I was at Arena B, which they kicked me out of. I didn't kick me out of school, but the Arena B switched up and I lost that, and man, that's how I met. Man, anyways, I don't want to talk about too much. Look, the whole point is my physical, was it physical? Not physical, it was, let me think. It was something, social studies, because at that time when I went to LACC, and because I didn't know nothing about getting into college, you had to do this, you had to do that, you had to go to the classrooms and get enlisted. All I wanted to do was, see, I have this thing called, you see this sticker right here that I gave you? Look.
Yeah, you gave me.
This sticker right here was done on my phone. On my phone, I invented a style that if you look on Facebook or Instagram, look up hashtag digital display alza. And you will see a bunch on Facebook and Instagram, you will see a bunch of different things that I developed on my phone while I was, for once upon a time, I was always homeless. As a kid, I was always running away. That's homelessness. As a kid, I would run away, and that's homelessness. But living on this planet, the earth, that's not homeless. The sky is your ceiling. The earth is your couch or your bed. The earth is your home.
Let me ask you a question since you're speaking about earth.
Hashtag digital display alza. And by the way, PG4E, alza, USF.com, rocking you on and on.
Eddie, Playboy Eddie.
This I made on my phone. This drawing.
The people that are living in the wash.
Yes.
The people that are making these makeshift houses all over the goddamn place on the streets.
What?
Do they look at regular working people like a bunch of fucking idiots?
Look, the best way to say it is that everybody looks at everybody very, especially with this COVID, nobody is friendly. Nowadays, everybody wants to wear a mask. Well, I brought a mask, I believe. I don't even know what, I have a Dodgers mask. I have all kinds of masks. But you see me not wearing a mask now. So the whole point is, I don't believe in it. I believe in the Holy Spirit, God blessing you to avoid all that. Even though whoever put it onto this earth, however it got here into America on this earth, and everybody's all COVID out and scared, they don't even talk on the phone. I do them drawings, they don't want to come and pick it up. I'm like, damn, I've been stuck at home for months. Drawing. Because
the COVID?
Where could you go? What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Where could you go? There's no events. It's very. I just recently got invited by a homie from Braxton Danger. Braxton Danger, word up! You know who you are? They invited me to go to Sereno, and I was great. Like, well, come in here. Look how much I brought. Look how much I did to get here. Right?
How'd you get here?
Well, they gave me a ride.
You
my
got a ride?
managers from my apartments. Hey man, I need to get over here, and they, no problem.
That's dope.
Earlier, I couldn't, on my phone, for whatever reason, the Venmo, the Cash App didn't go through, or whatever's going on, my phone's not on at this moment. And it was a trip, and then me trying to get to use the phone to get at you, to let you know, hey, or whoever, you know what I'm saying?
I wasn't sure if you're gonna show up or not.
Nah, homies, I'm always ahead of schedule. I thought it was yesterday, remember? I thought it was yesterday.
Yeah, because you said you don't know what days of the week you're in.
The reason why is because I get so into my art, my writing. Look.
Let's get over to your art right now.
No, hold on. Before we go to that, understand the Getty's Museum in the 90s, through Chaz Bojorquez, through Carmelo Alvarez, through Helen Samuels, through Margot Jim, they put us at the Getty's Museum, and that's how Riley Studios, that's how AC Alone and all them blew up. That's how the grandma, seriously, we threw a show at Riley Studios because we were at the Getty's fighting against the Anti-Graffiti Network. And as you see on this page right here where it says Playboy Eddie, amongst all the great famous artists, all the great famous artists, it says Playboy Eddie right there. They didn't even know I'm Crisp, And then you go to this page right here and you see what I did right there. That wild style right there, yes, the rabbit. And everything I talk about is in there. And I had to tag it up to messages, educate. So you look at this page though, this page was really nice. But if you see the strength in what I do, it's real. Puzzling as it may be, look, you got homies back in the day like DMC, TDK, the TDT, DEFCON 4. Those were the greats of Northeast LA. We paved the way in Northeast. We were pioneers. We're the OG of Northeast LA, popping, breaking, Red Horse, Baba. Everything happened so quickly. I'm writing a book about it, Netflix or not. Well, however it gets out there, my book will tell you everything. My USBs that I'm gonna have for sale will tell you the stories, and that's thanks to my family. Big shout out to Big Snaps, Gypsy Rose, Leo and Gina, Vanessa, Teresita, all of you. I love everybody. Trust me, we're gonna have my story be told. This is only the first stepping stone, which is it's like when you're going through the sea in Alaska and you see an iceberg, but you don't know what's underneath.
That's you.
Wait for the next. This is only the tip of the iceberg, homie. So, shout out to my homie Mint, where, see this? You can't peel it off, homie. Scratch that. Feel that, homie. Feel that what he made for me.
Yeah.
He also made me this shirt that says Playboy Eddie on it. Well, I'm gonna battle worldwide. Rocksteady crew, watch out, I'm coming for you. What up, Ken Swift and all you New York City Flow Committee and all y'all. Hey, Miami, Willie. Hey, Chilski, Reverso. You know what's up, Reverso? I'm coming for you, homies. Hey, I would like to battle worldwide. I try to battle everybody during this COVID on Facebook and Instagram, and people back off. They're like, slow down, Eddie, you tripping us out.
Yeah,
hey,
you tripping. I mean,
you tripped out on
I'm not tripped out on you.
You said me burning a light bulb tripped you out.
Well,
but did
no,
you see the light bulb pop?
It didn't. It just alarmed me and said, this
Whoa.
dude is high and losing his fucking mind. That's what it is.
The loneliness of me being home, and very few people come through. I call out everybody. They say they're coming. They don't come. Oh, man.
Maybe you're too much, bro. You got a lot going on right here, bro.
Hey, but backtrack to Mint. Mint does these, and what we plan to do is with everything we've done, look, just know you can't scratch it off. You can't scratch it off. So we got, get at me, you can't scratch this off. How do you scratch that out? That's a license plate. But you can use it on your forehead, you can use that as a chain like Flavor Flav, by Beastie Boys, when they had the VW. Look, the greatest thing that happened to me is Hollywood Boulevard. When Chico took me in 1982, he asked my mom for permission. He was an older cat. How the heck, are you, I didn't think he could do it. He pulled out, he got my mom to say, yes, in 2 weeks I'm going to Hollywood Boulevard. When I went to Hollywood Boulevard, the first dude I battled was Ace New York. Ace. I get off the bus and we see him right away, and I charge him like I charged over here. I charge him, and Chico's like, whoa, because he had the box. He had a little box. He shook out around and said, hey, what's up, eh? And I turned him out. He had girls and everything. He's Baby New York, one of the greatest b-boys of LA. Baby New York's cousin, older cousin. Anyways, after I tore him up, seriously, I tore him up in two rounds. The first one, and he tried to, and I went off on him. And at that time, I just went off on him, and his girl told him, oh, you better sit the fuck down. Who are you, Eddie? Who are you? His girl, black people, homies, love me. Serio, he had a badass hat and everything. He looked like a pachuco in black man style, like a crip, whatever he was.
This dude's blowing up. Let me one time. You're on Hood Stocks. What up?
What's up?
Hey, Lucky, what's up? Hey, homie, I'm glad you finally got fucking dog face on here, homie.
Dog face? Wow. Woof, woof. I'm a rabbit, totally. Gracias, homies. Simón.
Hey, homie, no, look, I got to the city, dog.
A ver.
Hey, I at first I didn't understand it, but now I understand.
Wow.
When Lucky had you tell your story on all your accomplishments.
Some of them, yes.
On all the things you've been and all the things that you've done. At first I didn't understand. And then I understood. The homie Lucky brought you on here, homie, because from what I see, a lot of people are talking shit in the comments and clowning around, but that's what we do. You know what I mean? Nobody's meaning it in a bad way. But the homie, he cares for you, homie.
Yes.
And he sees and knows that you got a fucking talent, homie, that you should be much more than what you're doing right now. You know what I mean? Just by hearing the shit that you've done, the people you've been around, homie,
yes.
You should be having your own fucking breakdancing classes,
yes.
Teaching the youngsters or older people,
Gracias.
writing books.
I appreciate that. I truly appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
Your opinion really counts, homies. Gracias, homies. Thank you for the support and for the push.
Lucky, if I'm wrong,
yes, gracias, homies.
If I'm wrong,
you're right, dog. Yeah, you're right, bro.
Tell me.
A more stable life.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
Hey, hold on, Playboy.
What's up, homies? What's up?
He wants you to grasp it.
Yes.
Before you lose it.
Simón.
I think he already lost it though, bro.
No, I never lose it. Hey, gracias, homies. Gracias.
I grew up pop locking, homie.
Serio? What crew you from? What's your name? Yeah, what's your name?
They call me Crazy Boy from Eastside White.
Crazy Boy?
Hey,
wow.
I grew up pop locking, homie.
That's right.
Hey, I grew up pop locking.
Yeah.
And breaking.
Simón.
So I understand, homie. I mean, but, that's
Con sapos, homie. Gracias.
Keep bugging, call you to get in and say this, but I just felt that I had to say that.
Appreciate you, my boy. I seen you, dog.
Gracias, homie.
Appreciate you, my G. Much love, doggy. Thank you, brother. Yeah. Well, let me do one more for you.
That was a good one. Hey,
let me do one for you. You're on Hood Stocks. What up?
Word. Makes sense to me.
Can I get a moment of your motherfucking time?
Yes, sir. You got it, baby. What's up?
Hey, where's Adolf Hipster at? I'm the guy who stole his truck. Get his back to shave off his eyebrow. This is Dirty Mike and the boys, by the way.
Yeah, what up, dog? Yeah, you driving on that hard body, huh?
Yeah, so in case you want to see his little hipster truck again, tell him that he has to shave off his eyebrow, okay?
We'll send the message.
Know that, and a big fuck you to you too, Lucky.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, dog. Much love. Thank you for calling. Eddie, check it out. Before we show your art, you wanted to dance?
Truthfully, yes. At all times, homies, I'd be glad to dance. Homies.
You want to dance? Does everybody want to see this dude pop lock or what? Does everybody want to see him pop lock?
Yeah.
Let me
Let me ask you. Do you want the So Rough, So Tough style? Do you want the advanced Battle You Anywhere style? Because you know I'm Mr. Battle Everyone Playboy Eddie now. But Playboy Eddie is dead. I hope you know that. I gotta resurrect him. Let me call my lawyer and attorney, see if I can bring him back, because he likes to get paid for all of this. But real quick, like President Hurt, I'm also King Chris, the incredible inventor, Chris. Well, anyways, knowledge and graffiti style is kings, but careful with that. Doc and all you guys, Baba, Odie, you know what's up? Hey, man, even all of you homies, hey, Candy Girl, all the queens in Northeast LA, all the queens in my life now, thank you very much. Thank you to my family. Thank you for my little daughter that loves me so much. Thank you for everybody. Hey, seriously, thank you for the people I don't even know that I haven't met, that the people that are about to be born in the future, if there's more kids coming, because we might just turn into like, no clone, no robot, word. Stop. Future shock.
Eddie, I want to ask you a
What's up,
serious
homies?
question. Have you ever kissed a German Shepherd in the mouth?
No, a pit bull.
Okay.
A pit bull.
Hey, let's take a quick break. We're gonna set Eddie up,
All right,
and
cool,
we're gonna
cool,
get this shit
cool.
cracking.
Hey,
Quick
gracias
break.
everybody. Thank you for listening to my craziness. Thank you.
Well,
It's real. It makes sense.
Quick break.
Listen to Mantronics Music Madness.
Quick break, everybody. Hold up.
King T, Ice T. Where you at? Hey, my shadow wants to run with me all the time, man.
Let me stop. You know what I do? I gotta play one of my songs. I play the song that I played in the beginning, bro. No, it's a lucky song, dog. You know what I mean? Just because I don't get hit with copyrights from YouTube, all right?
All right. Oh, you gotta play your song so you don't get messed up with the copyrights?
On YouTube, yeah. Because it's not being monetized, dog. Because monetized songs, YouTube just started saying, nah, that's it. They started fucking hitting me, bro. They started hitting me with strikes.
Hey, you don't have an extra one of the things that you were hitting? I would like a little token. Now I gotta go outside and smoke a cigarette, homies.
Yeah, you can smoke a cigarette.
Seriously?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, feed me, homies. I seen you smoking, and I didn't want to sit. No, I got it right here, homies. I got flowers right here. Thank you, homies. What's up, Wood? Hey, Gabacho. How you doing, homies? Keep it sure, homies. Hey, we're homies. Woody, that's me. Oh, you put the blast? You see that video I did? You know that, the post, you know what my last thousand is? I did all that craziness in the alley, homies. And then I did a Corona Market. Cause I seen Galen all the way up on the block. I'm like, hey, you know what? Fuck prison. You gotta find good. See that shit, homies. Take all your gangs. Get 5 days out. Everybody battle for money, homies. Hey, it ain't nothing funny but the money. So we gotta take care of our family, homies. Hey, who's talking? What do you think? Hey, sir. Who are you, homie?
Dad, sir's my dad.
Hey, sir's your dad. Hey,
Call me T. Yeah.
T-Rex or what?
Big T. Either one. T is an asshole, motherfucker.
What you got, homie?
I went to Eagle Rock when I still worked there.
You grew up there?
I didn't grow up there. I grew up there like Ponte. Yeah. But it's still there.
Hey, how come there's no women here, eh? What's going on? Let me bring up my own drawers so I have some women to see, eh?
There you go.
Shit, eh? Let me see my... Hey, girlie. What's up, girlie? All right, cool. I thought of some girls, that's not... Because there's too many men here, I feel like I'm in prison again.
All right, we're gonna put this up. No, let me smoke on or we can put this.
Hey, you got an ashtray?
Yeah, right here.
Where at, homie?
Right here, motherfucker.
Hey, I believe what I said was something, you know, something good enough for the show. You know,
Yeah, look good, bro.
I didn't want to have no game, man. I had to bring in that issue about how it all started. You know what I mean? You asked me to, homie.
Yeah.
I didn't go far back.
Nah, you
I
did,
went
bro.
spaghetti out, homie. They're trying to put the puzzles together, homie. The scribble scrabble. I got that style going down, homie. You know what scribble scrabble is?
Yeah, what is it?
The painting, homie. The first painting. I'm gonna show the big painting first, homie. It's a combination of.
Hey, hello.
Tattoo, por favor.
Check 1 2 1 2. Hey, everybody, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We got Playboy Eddie smoking a cigarette, and he's about to. Eddie, how old are you now, baby?
I'm 53, I believe.
Eddie's 53 years old. We're gonna see if a 53-year-old dude still has it. We'll see. We see what you got, though. We do. Hey, hit the like, hit the subscribe.
devil's printing me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Hey, 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 hey. Emotions out of focus, I'm crawling at my lowest. Feet hit the streets like a high-speed pursuit. I'm wild when I move, burning through your head, about to tighten up the noose. Bunch of clown faces blowing clouds of the booth. Woof, woof, hooters at the door, now they trying to run up in. I am not a guppy shark, stash everything. Dope in the pussy like a B of A deposit. Baby girl robotic, she gang bang abonic. Hang with the wolves or you gotta pull your weight. Told the biggest tool, keep one in the chain. This is not a date, dance with the Mex, get your face in the cake.
Yeah, the devil's printing me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Hey, 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 hey. Pennies for my thoughts, I still can't make a dollar. Anybody home, Mr. 38 revolver. Holla, Lord, I need change. Heard you heal the hurt, I heard you kill the pain. Homie down the street, you left them dead in the dirt. Now his mama growing grays. Clouds in the skies leave tears on the grave. No smile on the face, just another t-shirt. Small funeral, see his girl when they flirt. Shit still fresh, still smell.
Everybody give it up for Playboy Eddie. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
I've been a bad man, yeah, the devil's printing me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Hey, 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 hey. Emotions out of focus, I'm crawling at my lowest. Feet hit the streets like a high-speed pursuit. I'm wild when I move, burning through your head, about to tighten up the noose. Bunch of clown faces blowing clouds of the booth. Woof, woof, hooters at the door, now they trying to run up in. I am not a guppy shark, stash everything. Dope in the pussy like a B of A deposit. Baby girl robotic, she gang bang abonic. Hang with the wolves or you gotta pull your weight. Told the biggest tool, keep one in the chain. This is not a date, dance with the Mex, get your face in the cake.
Yeah, the devil's printing me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Hey, 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 hey. Pennies for my thoughts, I still can't make a dollar. Anybody home, Mr. 38 revolver. Holla, Lord, I need change. Heard you heal the hurt, I heard you kill the pain. Homie down the street, you left them dead in the dirt. Now his mama growing grays. Clouds in the skies leave tears on the grave. No smile on the face, just another t-shirt. Small funeral, see his girl when they flirt. Shit still fresh, still smell death. Bunch of drug addicts, can't wait to fuck next. Let the pussy rest, waiting on the prey like a goon in your home. It's 2 in the morning.
Yeah, the devil's printing me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Hey, 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 hey. Kodak pictures catch flash of redness in my eyes. The pookie virtualized, got the devil in my mind. The highs, the lows, a suicide note. The drip of the nasal, feel the tip of the razor. I'm tired of the living, I'm tired of the sinning. I wanna be dead dog, better than these meds. Got my girl gagged, keep back this stupid, gonna throw you through the glass. Broken windows, limo tinted nipple. She crazy, we crazy, another meth baby. I need to sober up, I'm tripping, she waiting. I think I need some sleep, I'm losing my mind. Catch me while I leap.
I've been a bad man, yeah, the devil's prayed to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I
Playboy Eddie, everybody.
to meet you.
Playboy Eddie, baby. Playboy Eddie right there. Playboy Eddie. Hold on, what's up? Let me fix this shit.
Bike from yesterday. Shale. What's up, homies?
Ain't nobody stole no bike from
I
you,
know,
bro.
homies.
Hey, Eddie, hold on, let me bring
So why am I not out here no more?
Are you
That was
tired?
good. No, hell no. I'm ready for round 3. Round 2, 3, whoa, 2, 1, 3, homies. Por favor.
Yeah.
Let's take it to the streets.
Take it to the
I need
streets.
to breathe.
You need to breathe. It's stuffy here. Let me set up this because I want people to see your artwork. We're gonna maximize this time. Eddie's 53 years old. He's been in this Playboy Eddie's been in this game for a lot of years. You know what I mean? He's been in this game for a lot of years. He's still going. Look at him. Look at him. He can't.
USA. Glad to be born, brave and free. Glad to be Cuban and Mexican. Glad to be at service, sir. Word up, y'all. Buffalo gals no more. Beautiful girls everywhere. You know, girls. Women are our queens. We must be kings or be gentlemen. Like me, very chivalrous. I don't pretend to be what I'm not. I'm me, talk a lot, laugh a lot, be happy a lot. Jesus saves a lot. Watch. Trust in what you believe in. Trust in who you are. Don't be a falling star. Be a shooting star and shoot through this phase or moment, era, whatever you care of, whatever you believe in, whatever you want to do, but it's family first and get paid. Mutual respect at all times. Gracias.
Always mutual respect
Simon.
until you cross that line.
Yeah, don't cross the line. Don't take the microphone. Don't sell your soul. Money's nothing without love. You need love, trust, not like the Beatles, the dirty Beatles. They made America famous at the same time, evil. We'll cut that track later.
Eddie,
What's
let's show some of your paintings. Let's go over to the other
Please?
screen and show
Yes.
some.
Simon.
Let's go to some of your paintings. Yeah. Okay, Eddie. Hold on, okay. Let me answer this call. See what they. I think it might be a bill collector.
Can we move this out the way?
Yeah, you can move that, but you can talk. You want to have it close so you can talk too.
I just don't understand what the camera.
Okay. All right, you good. Go ahead. All right, what do we got right here, Eddie?
What you got right here, basically, is me bringing the United Street Force. That's wherever 2 or more are gathered. Why we're here, on the streets, the planet Rock is the force, thanks to God. Everybody here, we didn't know where to come. We didn't know I don't wake up and know what I'm going to do that day. I don't even know if I wake up or not. The whole point is this. We're a United Street Force. That is to be happy in life. Now, whatever you make of it, let's say you get into the crew. God lets you in because of something you did or something. Because you don't know, everybody could be from the United Street Force or some people, the chosen few, it doesn't matter. The point is that you're on this earth for a reason. You meet people and network and do things, and you're iron sharpens iron, carry each other's burdens at all times. Now, my message is very, very Aztec, Simone, American, whatever it is, you can't see it today. But please, it's the same sticker. Just I do so much. I destroy and rebuild myself. I make my own, I happen to make my own pitfalls. Like somehow I dug ditches somewhere, like I threw a grenade or something in the future and I made my own mistakes for some reason. But they're not mistakes, they're experiences that you grow, and trust me, the message will get to you. It's very clear. Because you're not in the shoe. It says I shoe, I'm a sticker snatcher. I'll snatch your sticker in a minute. So I got a bad corp on my phone today. Bad corp, you know who you are, Ryle. Hey, look at Gypsy Rose, Snaps gave me this. Oh, on both sides even. That's why I carry my business cards and my funk movement. That's PG-free, alza. It's PG-free, alza, nelakan. PG-free, alza, nelakan. Funk movement. It's about the funk. So you're not in the shoe. You're not locked down. Don't be depressed. Get up. It's the Wild Wild West. Thank God we are blessed. Hey, I never got high. This is on reverse. No, it's not right. I never got high for love. Love is the key to everything. Now, this message here, I brought it to do something with hood stock. It says hood stock on there, but when you see it, it's worth $5,000. It's a comment. Look, it's too much. Trust. But I don't always sell my, like, I'm not thinking that because I make something at a certain price. Chaz taught me back in the days, okay, man, because my first painting sold for $600, $800. This is for $10 an hour. But Chaz told me, look, if you sell it at that price, like in jail all the time, you say a certain price, but lower it, and you make more, and you make more money that way. So I'm willing to take your EBT, to take your cash, man, whatever you give me. If you give me a smile, I might give you a painting. Put it like that. So don't think I'm all big-headed or anything about. Because artists, I can do it for free all day long. Pretty much that's what I've been doing. But I'm saving all my products for, hey, these are $10 and up, $30 usually. But this one about $70, $80, close to $100, depending how I finish it. I got stickers on there, like street art, Banksy. Yeah, right.
Is this an auction?
Worldwide. Who wants to
Is this a live auction?
FTP. You know what's up, Firo?
$5, the highest bidder right now. $5.
June 27th from Chico's. Crystal, everybody, you know what's up? Now,
This next
for
one,
my
this
homegirl
next
Z,
piece, it's going for
for homegirl
$750.
Z, I did this one. And I won't even tell you the price, just look at it. Can you understand it? Can you see it? Close up, close up, close up. Look at that, look at that. Now, careful. My homegirl, Planet Janet outside, USF rep. I think, roll them up. Get the right lighting in there. Yeah, it's all good. That's for her. Now, shift through on this. Where I bought my canvases at, came this paper. And that's why I brought you the message. No, seriously, you can I spit on the wall, that's worth $1 billion. That's how way out I am with my art. Why? Who cares? Art is what you do. Art is just being nice to another person. That's art. Now, when you see this one, it's going for $50. But it's part of my
Going
new
once,
style.
going twice.
Anyways. And it's only a piece of paper. Yo, $60,000 for this one. Romeo! Rome! You ain't alone, only $60,000 for this one. Trust me. He's a very spiritual person, very worthy of this. It took a lot of, hey, where is he at now though? It doesn't matter. Whoever's here, that's who you be polite and nice to. And grateful for them being around. Everybody sticks around when they're now. This one, I believe it's at I think this one's 900. But it's more complex than those. But it's time you to slow it up. Look at the detail, look at the detail. Who do you pick? You pick. You don't pick that side, right? No. Yeah, you do, huh? You see? All right, you pick it there. Stick with this side. That's right. It's not Illuminati. That's not my party. You can act a little, but have good behavior. Trust me, when you figure this one out, you'll understand why it's.
No, Eddie,
What?
hold on a second.
Yes.
What is there to figure out about these?
Because everything you
Talk in the mic.
Look, me, like I said before, messages educate. Me, I'm the king, incredible inventor, crisp. Everything I do is a clue to what you could do. Every art that you look at could give you a reason why you listen to music, you listen to poetry, you watch TV. My mom was very, very strict on watching movies. La Bamba. And I was like, I'm not gonna do that died in the plane. So no, look at his brother. I don't want you to grow up to be like him.
Bob?
And I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, he's a good artist. You have a lot of talent. You've been doing art a long time, Eddie. But you need to take it serious. I don't want you to be like that pendejo on Bamba. All right, Mom. But every movie.
What's your favorite movie, Eddie?
Nah, there's no favorite movies now.
What's your favorite breakdancing movie?
I mean, hey, because breakdancing movie.
Pop locker movie.
Beat Street Breaking, Cold Crush, all of them. Every single movie I loved.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Melly Mel.
Melly Mel.
I mean, on the real, look, Ice-T is my biggest influence. He was born in New Jersey and raised in LA. The streets are hard for a player to play. But I don't shout nobody, homies. Anybody in the Wild Wild West that God we all blessed. You want to battle me? What's next? Coming to your life, funky fresh. Here in the stock, what you gonna do? I'll Planet Rock, and it don't you dare mess with me. It don't stop. Por favor. Just understand sometimes I get a little bit rambunctious with my messages. They're a little bit too bold and hard, and they give you anguish, pain, and misery, and don't want to see this door. No. Take it as graffiti poetry. Learn from me as I learn from you. Like that caller. Great message. Hey, are you gonna follow through with that phone call? Are you gonna really give me a 9 to 5 like you said? I don't mind working.
But if you get the 9 to 5, you can't be talking all that crazy shit, bro.
No. Por favor. Mira. Even though I'm all excited now.
Yes.
Whatever I do, I can do whatever
You got a lot of energy, Eddie.
I don't need to work for nobody. I work for myself. And any place you put me on this planet, I will make money.
What's your favorite energy drink?
3D, baby.
I drank a bang before I got here.
Yeah.
But I like
Bangs are
Monster.
good.
I like them all. Whatever. Just coffee, Cuban coffee. Lourdes, Miami, where you at, girl? Oye, cuando tú vayas a mi casa el 27, vamos a ver. Look at this one right here. From my homie KB, Hawthorne. He invited me months ago, and then he finally came through. He really blessed. You know, whatever we got it going on, little by little, Venice Beach, whatever we do, we're gonna do something right. Let's get paid. Family first. $300 for this camisa right here, eh? Trust me, when you see it in person, you'll understand. Now, we're out of our work. Show's over. Playboy Eddie now. Bye. Thank you very much.
Playboy Eddie,
Thank
baby.
you. Gracias, merci.
Playboy Eddie, I agree.
Who out?
Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, bro. That's dope. You know, we got a live performance. We got the homie Foley right here from South Central Primera Flats. He's gonna drop some music. You guys want to see a live performance from the homie? Let's take a break real quick, and we're gonna load that homie up, and we're gonna get a live performance from the homie right now. Give a quick second, everybody. Check 1 2 1 2. What's that?
Don't lose that card. Don't lose the camera.
Just leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Handle it.
Let me see. Let me get your mic live, baby. Are you there, Don?
Yeah, mic check, mic check.
Fully, let everybody know. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, my boy.
What's poppin', man? I'm Fully the First, South Central LA. I'm from Palmetto Flats, 23rd Street. You know what the deal is. I came right here to show some shit, man. Got some bars for you guys. You know, I came to spit some shit, you know.
Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. What's the first song you getting into?
I'm gonna spit some unreleased shit that I haven't put out. If you want to hear my shit that I got on platforms right now, go. It's on all digital platforms. Just search up Fully the First. It's FOOLIE THA 1ST. That's on all digital platforms. You can search it up whatever you want. Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify, whatever the fuck you got. I'm on there.
Let's go, baby.
So I'm gonna do this first one. Yeah, man.
How you feel? You feel good?
Yeah, I'm feeling great, man.
Let's go, baby. Turn that volume up on your phone. There you go.
Hey, dark night, dark Lexus. 40 got a brain if you ever wanna test it. Pockets on fat like my money with some Texas. And we on the better things, we ain't fucking with no exes. Fucking with some kings, lifestyle is a blessing. Quiet down, you get 5 rounds of this techin'. 5K on me right now as I'm stepping. Dead nigga run up on me, you'll just try to disrespect him. On my mama, you won't see another second. When this pistol get the popping, boy, you better learn your lesson. Living is an option, and I wanna interject it. Plus, I bought a little brand new 40, I wanna test it. I've been smoking this cushion, I've been stressing. I've been missing my dad, I wanna text him. I wanna give him a call and get direction, but I'm feeling like he ain't gon' answer or get the message, and I'm sorry for the struggle and the fighting. Snort it straight from the heart soon as I write it. I don't know if I was just stupid or too excited, and you always kept that shit away. The city couldn't hide it. Ayy, South Central is the home of the palm trees. You always did us right, you never try to wrong me. I feel that tough love only make the strong me. It's crazy how the smartest people still could do the wrong things. I had to live just to learn, I'm growing patience. My cousin just lost his pops and asked me blatant like, when the fuck you gonna man up and why you waiting? Cause I just lost my father and it get me kinda bothered that you don't give a fuck and my situation sucks and I'm battling these demons, sipping Henny in this truck. And I just want my dad back, I'll really give it up. And you taking this shit for granted and it really get me stuck. So bounce out, hop out, nigga, yeah. You ain't Ray Charles, yeah. Keep your eyes open. Hey, we gon' bounce out. Keep your eyes open. Cause you ain't Ray Charles. Yeah, man, you ain't Ray Charles.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
My G. Hold on real quick,
Yeah,
dog.
man.
Hold on, dog.
I'm telling you, I came to spit some shit. Man, I'm from South Central. On her.
Bro, that shit's hard, dog.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get out here, you feel me?
My boy, that shit is hard, my boy.
Yeah, bro, God appreciate that shit.
The words, homie, the way you flowed in that beat, homie,
Yeah.
which wasn't too much of a beat the whole time.
Nah, yeah.
That's hard, my boy.
Yeah,
that's talent, that's skill set. Whew, only one way up, baby.
Yep.
Only one way up.
We gonna do that shit, bro. For sure. I got some shit for
I
you.
love that shit, brother, little brother.
Yeah, look, I got another one for you guys. This was more turned up. Yeah. If you know where I'm from, you know where it sits. Yeah.
So you got something. I'm not gonna avoid what's in the chat line. You know what I mean, because the Goonies. You know what I mean. They you know what I mean. We are a community right here, and so a lot of cats are they're not feeling the end where they're like, this boy is hella skillful. But I mean, but I get it though, bro, because all the youngsters, homie, they use it. It's a part of the. It's just a part of the get up, the grow up now.
And it's something I try to like control or manage. Like now that I do have music out, and now I do get feedback on shit like that. Because it's just where I was raised, you feel me? That's
no, I get it, bro.
I'm from South Central, and it's not like I grew up with a bunch of blacks around me, but I did grow up with this South Central lingo. I come from NWA. All this shit was around here, so it's just natural for the environment. You feel me? Like sometimes the N-word slips out, and you know I try to when I'm writing my music, I see like, oh shit, you know. Yeah. I gotta switch this word out.
You know, my boy, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. You were a shining star, and I didn't bring that up to dim your light, baby. Because
I
my
don't
boy,
give a fuck.
but we got the chat line, right? We got the Goonies. It's the community right here. You know what I mean? And they saying in the chat line, I'm gonna push it forward.
I acknowledge shit like that.
But and so I get it, bro. And a lot of cats don't get it if you weren't raised in South Central. I mean, back in the day, I remember in the penitentiary, the homies from South Central always had that kind of like. That little bit of that stilo, even back then. So obviously it's gonna progress and it's gonna get more. You know what I mean? And now you got homies from areas that there is no brothers. Shout out to the brothers, right? Because this platform is for everybody, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they use the word, and they were never raised with the brothers. You know what I mean? But anyways, my boy, you are very, very talented, and you have a skill set, dog. Bro, these beats you're rapping on. They're really chill and laid back, bro.
Nah, yeah.
And you all over them. These beats are kind of hard to rap on. If you're a rap artist, I don't think this would be a beat that a lot of cats would choose. Why? Because their skill set isn't high enough to rap on these, but yours is.
Yeah, good looking, bro. I appreciate that type of shit.
Fully the first, baby.
Hell yeah,
Fully
bro.
the first, dog. The first. Don't play with it. Let's go though, baby. You got some more for us?
Yeah, I got one more for you guys.
Shy boy from Bernard Flats, homies.
Yeah, that's our homie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, look, let me get one for you guys.
Shout out to my boy Shy Boy from Primetta Flats. Shout out to my boy Wicked from South Central Primetta Flats. Shout out to the homie Midget Local from Primetta Flats. You know what I mean, from the east side. You know what I mean, that we shit. We gonna give love to the homies from the flats, dog. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna play some unreleased shit because I know we gotta do that.
Let me get a cigarette.
No one's ever seen you take it up.
Yeah, let me get one, dog.
The only way you're solving it.
It's done. I'm from the city with cash.
There's a song I did with the homie, but I'm gonna do my part on this.
Think got problems in my bank account. I'm probably gonna be robbing them. The only way I'm solving it. Killing should make it obvious. Probably be the last one I'm repping in your
So let me tell you motherfuckers where I'm from. I'm from the city with cash rules, and that's how it's done. I'm from the city where cash raised me. Everything was once, so let me tell you motherfuckers how it's done. So let me tell you motherfuckers where I'm from. I'm from the city with cash rules, and that's how it's done. I'm from the city where cash raised me. Everything was once, so I'ma tell you motherfuckers how it's done. Thuggin' in the county, back to back fades is nothing. Enemy's been tripping since the day I caught his cousin. Slipping in his own hood, I ran him out his shoes. 6 feet stepping till he see that weapon, give him county blues. Some homies fighting double life, some homies leaving soon. Some homies finding faith in God, some of them losing screws. But all of us, we sitting county blues until we win or lose, depends. Not knowing when we see the fam again. Hey, we fight that case, we catching fades and miss our family face. My daughter hasn't seen me for a year, she thinks I'm working late. My bitch fell off the team, I had to find replacement. Co-defendant kept it silent, neither of us wrote a statement. Fuck the DA trying to max us out with double digits. Wanna make it home to those who book my visits. Free my niggas, I'll be dead till they take my gold. Take my freedom, take my cash, but never take my soul. You haven't been through what I've been through. My mental state is issues, I got problems. You wanna solve it, bullets rip through tissues. New cases over the weekend. You tripping, I'm asleep and yelling, free my flips until they free. Diving off the deep end, bitch. Play with me, you end up sleeping, bitch. Make the chopper start singing like the weekend, bitch. Free little fully till it's backwards. Chucking peas in these streets. You motherfuckers just actors. We grimy bastards. Yeah.
Foley the first, baby.
Yeah, man.
This boy's a problem right here. I see this boy coming up quick.
Yeah.
How old are you, my G?
I'm 23.
23, you a baby, homie, you rapping like that. 23 years old, dog.
Yeah,
I mean, the homies are really stepping their game up with this rap music,
we
dog.
are. Yeah, we
Straight
are.
up, dog. I love it, dog.
No bottoms is coming out here.
Yeah, bro.
People be doing it growing, I'm good.
Yeah. I think we good, bro. I think with us and hip hop, bro. You know what I mean? This is the new generation, minus the N-word. You know what I mean? But I get it though, bro. It's a part of the culture. It's a melting pot. It's a melting pot, bro. Just like they take stuff from us, we take things from them. And that's one of the things that we're taking from them. You know what I mean? But you got something else for us?
Yep.
Okay, let's go, baby.
Let me see. I got something for you guys. Hold up.
Gotta keep it on me for them. Get out.
Don't play no monetized shit, baby.
Nah, yeah, this is unreleased right here.
Yeah, touchdown. From the game where them niggas gon' make it out. I'm from the streets where them niggas try to take you out.
It's the first time I hustle till I bust down. Me and hop out, hopping out. Quick to bust rounds, touch pounds, touch kilos. Just about to touch down. Little grams and little kilo. Don't give a fuck now. I just made it out the county fighting all day. And I know killers that'll do it to you always. From the 20s to the 50s, we gon' ball play. All state, better have life insurance down Broadway. I'm from the low bottoms, baby, I'ma make it out. I'ma bust down your bitch, got her facing down. I'ma bust down my wrist, Cartier the style. Fuck it, wow, nigga like Christina's child. That's on the hood, we gon' double back on the Goonies. Then we quick to shoot a face. Rest in peace, the little loony. Rest in peace, the homie face. Laughing when we shoot it, fuck the police, beat the case. I told the jury I didn't do it. I told the police, fuck you niggas, I'ma make it out. I'm from the dirty double S and I'ma rap it proud. And my shooter, he a foolie, he gon' make a sound. Caught him at the light and bang the hood, watch him break it down. Free little foolie, I can't stress it enough. I'm bottling on my pain, pouring it in my cup. I'm not switching these lanes, I'm not giving a fuck.
Yeah, let's go.
I'ma hustle to the day I cop a bust down. Fresh out in the hood.
Eddie, what do you think, dog? You've been in this game for a long time, Eddie. What kind of advice would you give this youngster right here, baby?
No, he's doing good. He's
Talking to Mike, yeah?
Look, sit out. Like I said before, he's knowing and let the people be growing, homies. You gotta enjoy what you're hearing, homies. See, I gave the spiritual Bronx Angeles Percy P, homies. Like for real, this kid right here needs to be heard, homies, every day. Like so many people, homies. It's no end of the world, homies. Just keep going on and on. You staying strong, on word of bond, homies. You're doing very good, homies. Word up.
Gracias, my boy. I appreciate
Word
it.
them up.
Foley, baby. Everybody give it up for Foley. Follow. Shoot the plugs, baby. Shoot the plugs.
Yeah, man. Go check out my YouTube. Go check out, man. Add me on your playlist. Man, I'm popping, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna come up, man.
Yeah, you popping,
Yeah,
my
add
G.
me on IG, everything, bro. Everything.
Yes, sir.
I got new music coming out. I got a new project coming out. Yeah, man, I got shit coming up, bro.
Bro, you know what, dog? And I'm glad this is the way shit is supposed to happen, bro. Because you popped up, bro. Hold on, Eddie. Yeah, use the restroom, dog. 'Cause I'm not done with you yet. Bro, this happened what, like yesterday or something? And this is the way shit happens. Some of the best shit, homie, that we get on this, dog. It just happens, bro. It was just meant to be, dog. Now, what I'm gonna do with your first 2 songs is I'm gonna chop it and I'm gonna put it separately in my YouTube channel, dog, which has 17,000 subscribers, dog, and hopefully you can gain 17,000 supporters, my boy.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that, my boy.
We're here to support you, baby.
Yeah, likewise, my boy.
Thank you, brother. That was dope. That was dope. What did you think of Playboy Eddie, dog?
Hey, that he's a character, my boy. He's a character.
Do you have homies from your hood that are, you know what I mean, OG homies?
Yeah, you got that everywhere. Especially in South Central, you got that shit on every corner.
But not all. You don't always see them on podcasts. A lot of times you see them on the side of a liquor store losing their goddamn mind and shit.
I
You know what I
seen
mean?
mine on the side of Winchell since I was a kid. You know, I grew up. This motherfucker still pulling the door open. You feel me? Like he's still there, but. You know, he's still there. You feel me? That's, you know, that's
he's still.
but that's the thing is that all I want to do is like I'm trying to show a different way about it. Like, you know, we could do different shit. We could go different ways. We got to start building businesses and shit like that. Like,
exactly. And
it's not about staying in the hood. Yeah, fuck it. We here. You know, we had to go through some shit. We had to, you know, shit happens. But it doesn't mean we got to stay here. It don't mean we got to subject ourselves to just this. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to get to.
We can be here. We can be here, bro, but we can do it differently.
Yeah, there's a lot of change that could be made that's not being made.
Change is scary to a lot of people. Change might be scary to Eddie, bro, because Eddie's been doing this for so long, bro. Yeah. He just might. He's just. I think he's.
Scared? I ain't Michael Myers.
Nah, for sure.
Scared of what? Homie?
Sometimes you're locked into a dimension.
Earthquake.
Eddie,
Typhoon, hurricane.
Eddie, let's tell the story. Check it out. One time, I'm gonna fully the first, baby. Thank you, dog. Yeah, appreciate you, dog.
Hey, get down, homies. Hey, cabrón, homies. Hablaste bien.
Eddie, once upon a time ago, I was doing music with the Scum City shit, and and we
Funk Dubious.
Kid Frost and Funk Dubious.
Yes.
It was a Kid Frost and Funk Dubious.
And Jacob didn't want to do the party with you, homie, so I had to fill in. Yeah, that's what it was, homie. So you wanted Northeast to represent.
Yeah, so Playboy Eddie gets on stage. I'm there with a bunch of my homies from Highland Park from the hood.
And Mike Campo walks in, the Calaveras, homies, the Skull Camp walks in and looks at me like, what the fuck? But they knew what time it was. They see me throwing up the A's with you. But your
not
people.
With me,
no, I was on stage. I was doing it just like that. I stood like that. I did this. I kept going. You know me and my fucking
Did you feel like you had to do that because your boys walked in?
No, they weren't even there yet. They see me there and we didn't talk or nothing. We walked up to it. What's up? All right, cool. And then they were tripping out because I forgot who I was with. Because
you're on stage with me.
No, at first I was talking. I went on first stage at the Indian Fact. No, the one next to the Chinese Theater. That place right there. The Chinese Theater. Right there next to the Chinese Theater, right?
Yeah.
So, of course, I went. I broke it down because Jekyll, you couldn't get a hold of Jekyll and you wanted somebody to pop you. I'll get your head on Jekyll. And you said, yeah, I need somebody from Northeast. I said, feed me, homies. I didn't want to really do it with you, but I knew I would, I could, and I did, homies. Because why not, homies? You said it yourself. I just need Northeast to represent. And I heard that shit. I said, word, like Reverie. Ooh, Foxy. Yes. Dark Side Wrestling. Hey, anybody from Northeast, the people from Eagle Rock Underground, homies, that's one of the first places. But we did that show. I went there for Ralph M. and Kid Frost. But we did that with you. And tell a story.
I mean, you tell the story.
All right, well, look. Your homies, there was 3 of your homies, 4, whatever. And they were tripping out. I was doing this, and they started throwing up the aces, and, you know, hot boy style.
My little homie started tripping.
Shout out to Droopy, homies. I hope he gets out soon, you know what I mean?
Droopy's getting out soon.
Yeah, all the BSKs, whatever, homies. I'm the fourth king. I brought in Backstreet Knowledge, homies. Backstreet Knowledge, por favor. Anyways, Mata and all you guys, you know what's up, hey, Chucky? Oh, what's up, hey? Hey, it's all Northeast. We're all human beings. So we gotta do our thing. So I'm up there, and your homies are tripping out a little bit, but they then Skull Camp walked in to that side, and they were like this, and my homies were like, what? And you had to stop. Hey, and music off and everything. You said, hey, check this out, homies. And you, but check this out. Everybody, we're up here representing Northeast. It's hip hop. It's not gangbanging. This is hip hop. And I just looked at you like, Simon.
I said we can take this shit outside right here. We're doing this right here.
Yes, you did, homies. Hey, and my homies weren't scared. Your homies weren't, it wasn't about being scared. You put it to hip hop, to hip. And keep it rolling, homies. You want to take it to the river, to the UFC, homies.
Did you get yourself in trouble over that shit?
Actually, I did, homies. And at that time, I'm keeping it with homie from the flats, Shy Boy, and whatever I was doing, no misrepresenting, no talking shit. I threw down against my own, but
they were mad at you for being on stage with me.
They didn't understand what we were doing. They didn't understand the movement we were bringing to the table, the offering you made with me. Like, you know how we kick it? You know what I mean?
We don't kick it on a neighborhood thing.
And nobody will realize that. Nobody will know. I don't give a fuck what you say. Look, it's peace, love, and unity. It's hip hop strength. It's being human. And keep LA looking good, shining bright. Shine. Check
it out. You know what I'm gonna do real quick before we get this crazy animal.
It was no big deal, homie.
Before we get this,
no big deal.
Before we get this crazy animal out of here, does anybody want to call up and ask this little question?
Por favor.
Hey, Eddie, what's your creative process like?
It's like Einstein. It's like Adam and Eve. It's like being a human being. Like before religion, because religion is taking care of the widows. Being kind to the fatherless, to help the oppressed, to help those who are in hurt. You can't leave a person in the ditch. You must. Don't ask God to help. Where's God at right now? God's within us. God's here and He knows what I'm saying. God is not he or she, but anyways, we must carry each other's burdens. Iron sharpens iron.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Mutual respect. Go ahead.
Let me plug my phone. Hold on real quick. Call back, my boy. Call back.
Rock, planet rock. Don't bite. Get it right.
Hold on real quick.
Hey, shh. Hey, we all learn from each other, homies. Go ahead and get inspired.
Hold on. Let me plug my phone so you guys can.
No. Here in stereo.
Still want to know about the creative process.
The creative process.
So
is
you look at
ABC 1, 2, 3. You and me.
You look at a blank canvas.
Yes.
How do you proceed by putting paint on the blank canvas?
Depending on the size, whatever I'm about to do, and trust me, a lot of times I do not know what is going to come out. The seed is in my brain. My imagination goes.
What's up, Eddie? How you
doing? What's up, homies? What's up?
Hey, check it out. My name's Joshua, man. I'm a fan from NBA. I used to go to your house when I was a kid, and I used to hang out with Delia, with Kier.
Yes.
And I don't know if you remember my friend Andrew Maldonado, rest in peace.
I remember Maldonado.
Back in 92.
Okay.
They used to call him Largo from Primera Flat.
Yes. And his mom, they lived right there on that little street by Sparklets. Yes.
Yeah, his mom was Wera and his dad was from Avenue.
Yes.
So I don't know if you remember me. I used to go to your house and you used to teach me how to draw and stuff like that.
I'm 50. The Granada.
Yeah, so I used
Sydney Rocks.
to be with
shout out to B-Boy Slim and Presto, Black Presto, Presto from we're all USF right there outside. That was the beginning of bringing it, like when we did Occidental College. You remember Juvenile Committee and all of us?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. I saw you were doing a house party when I met you right by Occidental College. You were rapping.
Yes.
And they were doing all that. We were going to parties at Occidental. I think it got canceled.
125.
Stuff like that. But
right.
During all that time, man, I learned a lot from living in that area and from going to your house and learning how to draw and stuff like that. I even went to your house the night that they tried to kill me. The BSKs and the KNSs tried to kill me at the movie theater.
Shout out to KNS. Word them up.
Yeah, they tried to kill me right there at that movie theater. And
for what? What'd you do?
Getting a ride from the dudes from BAK.
The BAKs, husking, shock and shit. Simon, but BSK had it on lock. We were everybody getting our crew of battles and we're taking you out because the first crew we battled was down to right.
Right, that was all good when we were just battling, but everybody wanted to start gangbanging for some reason. Like that fool Keel from BSK.
He's female gente.
He was like 20.
Careful there, homie.
He was like 20-something years old, bro.
So, Keel and Poise were the first dudes I let into BSK, homies.
Boys.
Shout out to Boys.
He tried to shoot me with a shotgun.
Oh, well.
BSK was no joke, bro.
Hey, don't talk about that on the airways, por favor, homies.
Yeah,
you're bringing negativity on the table, homies. It's about what we brought positivity. You say you were drawing on my pad? Check this out. 213. Get a pen and paper. 213-273-3504. My phone will be out in about an hour, homies. Gracias.
You're on Hoodstocks. What up?
Clean.
Hey, what up, bro? I got a little request, man. Hey, you think your boy Eddie's on the drawing Casey with a little Sharpie? You know what I mean?
Hey, 213-273-3504. Homies, call me in about an hour.
There it is there. Any other more?
Let's make
any more
Unity
phone calls?
Networks. What's up?
Let's blow this shit
Don't
up.
get no
right
feelings
here.
hurt.
Yeah. Shout out to my boys from BSK. You know what I mean? Those are some of the craziest motherfuckers that I ever met in my motherfucking life. When I got into my hood and shit, dog. Back to the Kings, dog. Motherfuckers, no jokes.
Chaos, no more.
Shout out to
Creating
all my G's.
art out of spray. That's chaos. Creating art out of spray. That relieves your mind. The creative process is to go into your imagination. That God blesses you with the talent, and you rock the planet. Whatever you do is gonna shine and help others. And you yourself could look at your own art and learn from which you don't even know what you're gonna trust. Hey, pay me for this knowledge.
Spit a freestyle.
Real quick,
give us
like
some
that.
sound
I'm gonna
bites.
give you a written. You want a written or
Yeah,
off the top of the head? What I said is like butterfly coming back from the dead because we all keep on living live. Corey, what's up, farmer? You know I'm Montpellier, igual que ayer, igual que ahora. En este momento aquí estoy bien pronto. Te digo, reverie, come with me. Let's go battle all our enemies around the world, worldwide. STP doing graffiti with me. No enemies. Just relax because you know you can't battle me. Rasta P, where you at? Miami is now flat. Whoa, earthquake and all of that. Hurricane, typhoon, kick back. Don't act like a baboon. You know yo te hablo como Pedro Infante. Que cantante yo soy de corazón. Que tú quieres mi amor. Yo te digo todo. Eres lindísima. No me hables que yo soy el que te voy a pisar. No me digas que me pisaron. Yo soy el que agarra el borrón y takes away all your mistakes. Don't even think about an earthquake. Think about what's great within inside of you. Word them up to Lucky 2. To all of us from the flats or wherever you're at. It's not where you're at, it's where you're from. Bullshit is what you're doing right now. Get some. Word, who wants to battle? Run, suckers, run. Fuck act dumb. Act correct. FUQ for Uniting Queens. Our family is first. That's the American dream. And there's more to that. Pay me first, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Playboy Eddie, baby. You're on Hood Stocks. What do you got to say?
That's what happens when you drink 2 3D energy drinks.
Chalet. Spiritual warfare, homies, at all times.
You're on Hood Stocks. What up?
How you doing, Corey?
What up, my G?
Man,
Do.
I just want to say a few things, man. The little guy that was spitting the raps, man. That guy got more bars than Fort Knox, you know?
Whoa. Yes.
And this guy over here, you know, I want to apologize, you know.
For what?
I accidentally sold this guy one of the kilos I got from Kika, you know.
What? Carcel. Cuidado con ese papel.
Well, you guys have a good night.
Igualmente.
Say goodbye.
Gracias. A ti.
My G.
Simón Pride.
Love when that dude calls, man. It was classic.
Oh, you know?
Eddie.
What's up?
So, fucking this shit up.
Grandmaster Flash and the Fury 5 is me. Word them up all alive. Live people live for eternity. The chosen few. What you gonna do, United Street Force crew? Word up.
Eddie.
Give us some sound bites.
Sound bites. Bite what? UTFO said, bite this. Who is the man in the back dressed in black? He is who we call the leader of the pack. Bite that, y'all. Pack jam. Look out. Electro boogie. What you gonna do when you battle me? Do your duty. And please, iron sharpen irons, because I want to learn from you as you learn from me. Word up for eternity. Rocking you on and on and on to the break that shit on down to the break of dawn. Now, can you stay up for 10 years, 10 weeks, 10 months, an hour? Who knows what the fuck is your soul power?
Hell yeah.
Hey, I want copyrights for all this shit. Copyrights with a big C, Corey.
Unfortunately.
All
it's
my
ours
beautiful
now.
women out there. What's up? You tired of me talking?
Eddie,
I'll shut up.
Eddie.
Never.
What's up, babe?
What is the future having stored for you?
Look, a door. Upon a door. It's like a mirror with a... Nah. I ain't gonna tell you the secrets, homies. Pay me. Just look. It's not something that I want to brag about. Nothing that I can give it to you for free. Trust me. But I would like to see you at my house. Then we'll talk about the outer space missions and whatever may. Because I don't like to be dissing, homies. And I don't like to give Pandora's box opening because this might frighten people, homies.
I mean, if I go to your house, I may not make it home for like 5 days, bro. You know what I mean?
Nah, shout out, homies. I'm not gonna trap you, put you in the guillotine. You know what I mean, homies? Hey, homies. There's a lot of people there, homies.
In a gimp suit.
Look, Boyle Heights is the key. Chaka, where you at? Chaka, when you come to my house, I got gifts for you, homies. I'm from LOD. It's love over drugs. Listen to me, homies. Hey, Pedro, Blossom, I love you all. Duke, owe you some money, right? Come on, get it. Hey, trust me, if I owe you, no problem, I'll pay you. I will give you a smile and you'll walk away like, wow, that was 8 miles.
How much money do you owe right now?
Oh, nah. People owe me. And I'm not even charging them. here and there, whatever. I let you know, hey, don't you owe me? Yeah, don't try to electrocute me.
Eddie, Playboy Eddie, let me ask you a
What's
question,
up,
bro.
babe?
These prices that you gave in your art pieces.
What about them?
They are very high prices.
I got $1 billion painting, $2 billion paintings in my house. I got $1 million painting. I got too much money in paintings, but really, like Chad said, who's gonna buy it for that price? Like this is empty already. This is not worth, but to a person that collects these, they are money. Collectors, Getty Center, get at me. I'm telling you. No, I'm not demanding anybody to look at my jewelry because they're gonna say that's fake. No, it's not. It took a lot of time because I don't like biting. I can't stand biting. I was taught that from the get-go. You couldn't touch my hat. I was kicked out the first day I went to Franklin, The first day I went to Franklin. Oh man, I was 2 weeks late. Everybody's go this way, go that way. I'm like, I gotta go look at this piece, do that, pop lock, rap, all that. 1986, 85. When I painted Juvenile Hall in East Lake, shout out to Geo Recipe. Crime, what's up, LA Bomb Squad, Shandu, and all of you. You know what I'm saying? I love you.
Eddie, how many interviews have you done?
Interviews?
Like this?
Look, I got documentaries.
How many interviews have you done?
In my lifetime?
Yes.
Shit started off with Ice Cube. If you look at a documentary that they did for the Raiders, you'll see some very beautiful foot. I don't know how they got that. Look, forget the interviews and everything. I'm right here live right now like the election wire. What do you want to do? Am I hired or what? Of course I'm hired, but I don't want to work for you. I work with you, homies. Gracias, homies.
Bars.
What? What happened?
Poetry.
Whose
right
car got
there.
hit? What happened? Car crash. No.
Eddie, as long
Crystal, Chico's.
Eddie, as long as you've been doing what you do with the pop locking and
Yes.
with the graffiti art,
they
just painted a mural of your face in Highland Park right now. Correct?
Lee Jekyll, Shaz, whatever.
Why did they paint a portrait of you
I
on
didn't
a
want that.
historic wall?
I
On
don't
a
like-
historic wall in Highland Park behind the old swap meet.
Because I'm an asset or I'm a mentor or I'm something that really, they brought it to my attention to go, look, dude, we want this one. I go, nah, hold up, homies.
How did that transpire,
Northeast
bro?
Northeast Murals, homies. Shout out to him. You know, I gave you walls, homies. Hey, I don't care. Get to my pad tonight, ese. Por favor. And your dad, too. I don't care about what you guys got going on. Hey, come to my pad, homie. Wasp. You know. Hey. One thing about back in the days.
Answer the question.
What?
Why did they paint
Big Bully Records?
How did that work, bro?
What?
You're live.
Why did they want to paint a picture of you on a historic wall?
Because whatever we did in the 90s, whatever I did since 85, homies, when I took it all, when my dad bought me spray, when I was at Optimus Boys Home, and I saw some other crew, I mean, MAK was up, Neil, Chaz, Mondo, homie, what's up, my Bash? Dude, it's just too much to talk about, really. And I'm gonna write it down, and you can read it for you, or you can USB. I'll do another one of these.
You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Yes. God bless. Bueno.
What's up,
man? What's up, Fast Eddie?
What's happening, homies? Fast Eddie, yeah, no doubt. I haven't been called that since Busy Bee at Urban Underground, homie. Simon.
Hey, homie, just want to say, I know there's a lot of clowning in the chat room. Everybody's talking shit, but
Nah.
hey, I give you your respect, homie, and I appreciate you sharing your story.
Gracias.
I know shit gets real for you, and you're still out here doing your thing, homie, and gracias for the entertainment.
Wow.
And I'm gracias to you too, Lucky. And on the homie that was rapping,
Yes.
he got down. That was a good job, and just want to say, peace to the chat room, and everybody stay up, man.
Absolutely.
God bless.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you for this phone call, brother. Thank you, Don. Yeah. Eddie.
You're a legend.
God made us all special.
Are you alien? Or are you legend?
I'm a Vortex, Hyrax, and too much of that. Just kick the facts. I'm Edward Daniel Montpellier, born in 1968, 0408, 1968. For all of you who didn't know, I was born in New Jersey, and I was raised in LA since 3 years old. On 50 in York, that's where that's our first place. And that's when the earthquake hit in 1971. Silmar got broken apart. And I sure thought I woke up because I was sleeping with my mom and dad or whatever. And I was, whoa, what's this? I remember as a kid in New Jersey, in New York, Palisade Park, Pa' que te digo, man? I was a little kid, and I did not understand the crunching sound of when it was fall, the leaves. And they were taking a picture of me, and I had a Superman haircut or whatever. I was kind of chubby or whatever. And I'm walking to get back to the people who were taking the picture. My mom, my dad, whoever was there, because I remember it was a bunch of girls. My mom with aunts, cousins, whatever. But I remember female. Hey, look, my mom lost me at Sears. Yeah, go ahead.
You got a special
too
phone
much.
call right
Too
here.
much.
Hey, we got the motherfucking legend Boogie Frantic right here. What up, my G?
What? Finally? What's up, S.A.? How you doing, homies?
What up, Eddie?
All right, homies.
What's
hey,
up?
Just definitely want to say, homie, you're on my prayers, dog. And
Prayers for what?
The scene is. You've done a lot of work for the dance culture, homie. You've done a lot of work.
When are we in a battle?
A lot of people need to actually, just kind of give
me a call
give that
tonight.
respect.
Give me a call tonight. Come see me at my house.
But as soon as you clean up, bro.
Clean up what?
Battle, bro.
You clean yourself up. Wipe your own ass. That's it.
I told you already, bro.
Chalet, homies, wipe your own ass, homies. Fuck you. Hey, shh. I don't want to disrespect you, homie. Wipe your own ass. Clean out your own boogers. Take the little fucking. I'm
not gonna take it personal.
Hey, when are you gonna battle me?
I told you already.
When?
Clean up, homie.
Say what up? You walk the plank, homies. You jump into the sea, homies. Battle me right now. Come. Hey. Come see me tonight at my pad. Let's say $5,000, $1, homies. I'll battle you for your gloves, homies. Please don't get me upset. Yeah. Don't disrespect, homies. How dare you call? You don't answer none of my fucking shout outs on Instagram, Facebook, none of that. But thank you for calling tonight, homies. Thank you, homies. Thank you. Goodbye, Frantic.
Of course, dog.
Yeah, Frantic situation. Click on his ass. Hey, you want 217 South Bowl Avenue, apartment 29, LA, California, 90333. Wiz Rock, the great 1-8ers, Jekyll Time. You stole bite. Come on, man. Please don't get me excited like that. Battle me, homies. Battle me. Just don't talk about it. Be about it, homies. You know how I do it.
Exactly. Don't talk about it. Be about it.
When are you gonna battle?
Clean up, bro.
When are you gonna battle?
Clean up, bro.
Clean up. You're dirty, homies. You're unworthy. Hey, what's up?
Hold on.
Yeah, you disrespecting, homies. You should have said, "Hey, Edward."
This could have been a phone call offline. But Boogie Frantic, thank you for calling, brother. I appreciate you, bro.
Hip hop, funk.
You're on Hoodstocks. What up?
Hey, what up? This is Husky, San Gabriel, Big Dog. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes.
I get upset.
Hey, I'll battle homeboy right now.
What's up?
For one of his pains.
What?
I'll battle homeboy right now for one of his pains. Those 5,000, 10,000.
Right, whatever. $1, homies.
Yeah.
A penny, homies.
You want me to spit first?
No, I'm not thirsty at all, homies.
No, hold on.
What's up, homies? What's up?
I was on speaker.
Okay.
So you can hear me, dog.
Gracias.
You want to battle? Want to battle?
For what? What do you got? Who are you? Freestyle?
This is Husky, Sangra, San Gabriel.
Husky Radio?
Battle. You down or what?
All right, right now. I'm down. Where's the crown? What you gonna do when you turn your life around? Hold up.
Paintings, this and that. Put one up. I'll put
Okay.
I'll put some. I'll match it with Feria. Fuck it.
Feed me.
Husky from Sangra.
Oh, Sangra. Angst is from there, huh? I think so. I believe so.
What?
Angst. The homie Angst. I believe he was from out there somewhere. Freeway Bombers.
Yeah, nah.
Hey, you want to battle me?
Hey.
What's up?
What's up?
I'm down for the battle, homies. Feed me, I'll take you on.
All right, spit your verse.
Right now, no, I don't see no money.
You want to battle freestyle? Not that. He's talking about pop locking, but
no, I'm talking about freestyle rap, singing and all that. Put your blood where your money is at.
Nah, look.
I just sit around and look at what?
So I thought we were calling
Read the book. Read and call what rap? What do you want to do when you can't find yourself in outer space or on my map? What you gonna do with all of that? Give me daps. Take that back. I don't give nothing for free. You understand me? What you're saying to me ain't graffiti poetry. You want to battle me? Let's get it on. Word the ball to on and on till I break your house. Down, boy. Break it on down. Don't laugh. You owe me $100 for that. That's it. Hey, I know, Spence.
Stop hitting my table, my boy.
Spence homies. Hey, you owe me $100 for that right there.
Stop
homies.
hitting my table, my boy.
Hey, no, I just get excited, homie.
I know you do.
Yeah, I will. Not hit your table again.
You're hitting the throne, baby.
Man, what's up, B? Now you owe me $100. Can I get your number?
He ain't even spit his shit yet, bro.
Oh, it was you.
No, that's not him. That's a homie on the phone. The homie Husky, dog.
Well, Husky owes me $100 for
that. How do you want to battle Eddie, bro?
Who, me?
Yeah, you said you wanted to battle him, right?
No, I thought it was a freestyle, not a fucking break everything on the table style.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I swear to God, if he hits my table one more time.
Call me mister. You understand that you can be my little sister.
Let him talk.
Go.
SG Sag gave a shotgun, Sagra, step back to Valas, because you don't want nada. I'm on my way back to my hood. I had to stop on the corner where I stood. I jumped out and started sticking. All of the levels, yeah, they started tripping, but I was on my way back to the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep going, homie. I'll keep going.
Keep going.
I got my shit.
Keep going, man.
Hood.
I need a beat. right now. More bounce than a motherfucking ounce. I'm smoking on a motherfucking whole quarter ounce. I'm on my way back, tripping and started sticking. Hey, I just had to represent, homie. I had to get
Shout out to Husky, baby. Shout out to Husky. Thank you, baby. Thank you for calling, my G.
I can keep doing my thing.
Hey, you doing it too, baby. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Love.
Very good.
Shout out to
Very
Sandra.
good.
Yeah.
You owe me $100 though. What's up?
Hey, don't give homeboys too many 3Ds.
3D.
I don't think it's the 3Ds,
Hey, that's it
baby.
for that battle. I liked it, that homies. That was a good one. I liked it, that battle. Fucking frantic. What's up, homies? You ain't you are gonna be the Titanic next to me, homies. Trust. Watch. Come see me in person, homies. I'm not bullshitting. Anybody want to jack? Anybody want to battle me, homies?
I
want money though.
I think Frantic.
You know how I did Poppin' Pete?
I think Frantic is one of the best out there right now.
He is. Hey, look. On Serio Pedo. No, Green Tech. There's so many people that are good that you haven't even seen, but trust me, on the map, J Rock. No, J Smooth. No, Kid Boogie. Come on. There's too many pop lockers that were later than us, that got blessed, that we did. Pandora. Come on. Hey, Romeo. Poppin' Cherries. Poppin' Cherries just brought something to me. We're going to battle for money. Wiggles. Anybody.
You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Hello?
What up?
Yo, Lucky.
What up, G?
What up, man? Hey, dog. I'm listening to your podcast, homie. I feel like I'm going to fucking practicing in county and shit.
Yeah. Sometimes it be like that, baby.
With homeboy banging on the table and shit. Hey, I just wanted to check in, dog. I'm one of your day one Goonie, homie. I was one of your first callers, dog, when you had like an attorney on there and you left early. I don't know if you remember that episode.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, baby. Send me your DM me on the Instagram, dog. Send you a shirt, baby. I got you, dog.
For sure, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
For sure, man. Hey, shout out, homie, out of Silver Lake, dog.
Silver Lake, love for Silver Lake. I love Silver Lake, baby.
For sure.
Yeah, thank you, dog.
Peace out,
Appreciate you, brother. Eddie.
Yes.
And I get it. Boogie Frantic is one of the best out there. Boogie Frantic, he is fucking amazing. But he could have given you the phone call outside of this. I get it, bro. I get it. And you got upset for a reason. You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Hey, you.
What's that?
Hold on. Hey.
What's up?
Hello, sir.
It's Monica.
Yes.
Hello? You speaking to me?
You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
You're beautiful. You sound beautiful.
I'm on
The little lady said.
on Sunday.
Wow.
Okay, what up? Is this Monica?
That's nice, eh? Finally a girl calls.
What up? What's up, Monica? Talk to us.
Okay. Yes. I want you to smile, though, fool. Be happy. It's okay. Hey, I know that you seem a little aggravated right now, bro.
No, I'm good. I'm 1,000% good.
Because you're always so happy, though. What's going on?
Nothing. We're in the middle of we're on another planet right now. You know what I mean? And sometimes when you're on another planet, you just put your astronaut suit on and you deal with the climate. You know what I mean? That's what we're doing right here. Yeah. Love, Monica. I appreciate you calling. Let's go to the next caller. You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us. You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us. Okay. People are gonna be calling. Eddie, you good? You good, brother?
I'm very good. Homie.
What are you gonna have for dinner tonight?
Whole food.
A pookie sandwich?
No, broken glass everywhere. I don't do that shit no more because I really care. I want.
You told me a story. You smoked a frio the other day. Tell that story, bro. That was an amazing story.
See that light bulb trip?
Yeah.
Came because the homies gave me a bunch of lighters. I got a bunch of torches and all that crazy stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like, not paraphernalia so much, not drug addict shit. You know what I mean? Because you can't be a bum if you do what you do. Like the rich, brandy. You know they gotta drink because they gotta take that time to drink. Patron puts me on strong, and I feel like I'm at home with Patron. I've been learning to drink hard liquor, but I don't believe in anything like too much milk. You cannot drink a whole gallon of milk water, drink a whole thing of Sunny Delight or anything that ain't. Drink too much yogurt, too much water, too much anything is bad for you. Moderation.
What's up, cuz? You on Hoodstocks? Talk to us.
This guy talks too goddamn much.
Damn. Is that right?
Yeah, it's like, damn, he's like, calm down, get your fucking, get your words together. It's like, are you tweaking right now?
No. Super excited and very happy to be here. No,
Don't
for real.
Don't lie.
Well, you want to drug test me too? What are you, a cop? Who are you, Holmes?
No, I ain't no fucking cop.
Well, then get off my job, homies. Stay in your lane, homies, por favor. Straight up, homies. I don't care what you do at your home. I don't even know who you are, homies. Like, what are you trying to say? What you didn't? Who are you interrogating me?
I'll take
Judging
any
me?
fucking lane I want.
Do what you got to do, homies. You want to come see me, or is there a problem with me? What are you helping me out, or are you disrespecting me? What is going on?
Tell you what, stay at that studio right now, and I'll go see you.
Feed me, homies. Gracias. I hope you bring a cake, homies, because that's what I would like, homies. A piece of cake right now.
Yeah, I'll give you some cake, homie.
Oh, yeah. Quiet, homies. No problem, homies. Yeah, quiet, homies. Bring some girls, homies. Gracias.
Shout out to my
Rock
cousin,
your world.
He's crazy, dog.
Yeah. I don't understand when people say things.
You're
to
on
me.
Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
What's up?
What's up, Lucky? What's up? Hey, your guest is fucking sick. Hey, because you can die your own thing. You gotta live your own life. Fuck what everyone said, homeboy. You on this, you on that. They all dick. Fuck. Straight up.
Yeah.
Heard his head,
Straight
baby.
the fuck up. Lucky, you're doing a good ass job. Homeboy, fucking keep kicking ass.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, dog. What's up? You on Hoodstocks? Talk to us. You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us, baby. Should we answer the no caller ID?
Answer it.
No, they hung up. Ooh, man, this is
Hey, look, to get the story straight, I'm little Eddie, Edward, Daniel Montpellier. I was a little kid, and I grew up like Disney. Everything was magical to me. My mom made me understand that dreams come true because I'm American. She said my race is white. I'm white. I said, what? And she didn't want me to be like an Indian. She said, why? I love Aztecs. And she goes, no. And I, as a youngster, she had books she loved learning every day. So it's style. Show that you love everyone. Style. Listen to this. Don't bite this. This is mine. Copyrighted. Almost Edward Daniel Montpellier, Playboy Eddie, whatever. He's dead. It's King Chris coming at you right now. Style. Show that you love everyone. Science that you learn every day. The third one is for girls, so men stay away. I don't like being around in prison. You know what I'm saying? I cannot stand being locked down, homies. Por favor, everybody live free, be happy. I'm glad that you heard this. If you enjoyed my message, thank you. If you didn't, I understand your opinion. No problem, man. Just don't come at me with no wagness, homies, because trust me, it's all good, homies. I can combat me, whatever, homies, but take it like you like. I don't want to fight. I want to get it right. I want to unite. I want to learn from you, too.
One thing about Eddie is Eddie's not afraid to take an ass whipping. I've come to the understanding that I will not murder, homies. I will not murder anybody. So you take an ass whipping?
No, I kick ass, homies. Fight on UFC. I will battle you on UFC for $50,000. I will train to fight you, homies, on UFC, homies.
Let's get it. Backyard squabbles. Let's get it going.
No, on UFC though, so everybody can see it. Pay us at least $10,000 to get in shape for it, and give us $50,000 for the winner, homies. What's up?
You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
I got a question for Lil Eddie.
Yes.
Yo, Eddie. Hey, are you related to Side Eddie, dog?
Who?
You related to Side Eddie?
Side Dick Eddie. He's a comedian.
I thought he said psychic, homie.
Side Dick. Shout out to my boy Side Dick Eddie.
OMD off my
That jokes.
Anyways, hey, get the homeboy Casey's content out today, dog, for the live.
Why did they sex play? Why did they sex play? What's that about, homie? You know
Only on the weekend, sir.
You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
No hands policy, por favor, homies.
Hey, what up, man? Hey, little request, man. Hey, you think Homeboy's down to do a little portrait on Casey's back? You know what I mean? Little special artwork?
Yes. Little tramp stamp.
He said yes.
Would you do a tramp stamp on him?
Bob Ross.
I don't want no tramp stamp.
Why not? You're a tramp. And you need a stamp.
You're asking me for a portrait?
On his back.
On my back?
No, on his back.
On his back?
Would you put a
You want a tattoo?
Yeah.
You want a tattoo on?
Yeah, he does. He does.
A Sharpie, you know?
A Sharpie. Would you do a Sharpie?
Give me a marker.
Let's get a marker.
We got a marker right here.
We got a marker.
Right, what's
Yeah,
up,
let's
man?
do a marker. Let's get a.
Do the forearm. You have to do the
Your back. No, your back. Tramp stamp. Let's do a tramp stamp. Come on. Come on, bro.
Give him a jaguar, you know what I'm saying?
He's gonna get a tramp stamp right now, bro. You want
You
to
have to take too much off. It's like.
What do you mean? Just bend over and lift your shirt up.
Bend over. You're wearing a fucking Lakers jersey.
What do you mean? The Lakers
taking an
won.
ass, homie.
Hey, what kind of co-host are you, bro? You want a tramp stamp? Okay. Does everybody want to see Casey get a tramp stamp?
Hey, find my truck first.
So someone just called and said they had your truck,
I
bro.
heard. He said, shave my.
At least give homeboy his first 3 dots. You know what I'm
I
saying?
paid the whole establishment.
Get a tattoo on your back right now from Playboy Eddie, bro.
Trust me. Let me bust on you real quick. Watch.
Let me bust on you.
Hey, we gotta go. We gotta go this way for the camera, right there. Let me move this.
Hell yeah.
There you go, baby. You ask and you shall receive around this camp.
Yeah, thanks, bro. And then you know what? 3 dots.
Real quick.
3 dots? You want 3 dots too?
You know what I
We
mean?
need a teardrop too. Huh?
They gotta put 3 dots.
Yeah, you're gonna add value to Casey, and in case you can get like another high nine, you know?
Absolutely. I appreciate you calling in. Enjoy.
Hey, you owe Eddie $50. Just letting you know.
$50.
This caller has to.
You're on Hood Stocks. What up, baby?
Oh, you're not gonna pay me for this artwork? Damn, dude, that's.
You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Hey, you give me another soda though, at least. I'll take that. You know, I want money, homies. $50.
Maybe there's like I got like.
You're
maybe, I got 50 cents, homie.
You're an expensive ass fucking.
And this
Is it Pikachu?
No, this is
What
my
is it? I don't
quick.
even know.
This is my quick, but because popping cherries came at me the other day, I'm doing quick as a cherry bomb. A cherry bomb that explodes only from within, homies. Only from within. And you're a tornado now. Alright? And you can keep on the EZ, not Easy E, Easy L, and for the United Nations. Lord Maitreya, beware! I'm everywhere. Hey. Easy and alza, homies, alza. And I can put a score around that shit, but look how fast I did it. And then you just got down to USF, homies. You represent USF if you want to. Only God can kick you out. It's wherever 2 more get on these streets planet rock.
Shouldn't you bone them in?
Course, homies. It's thanks to the course, not to me, homies. But look, pa que vea, homies. And we'll put a copyright on this. I want a picture of it. I'm gonna chop off your arm and take it home with me. No. Look, can I add a little bit more?
Yeah.
3 little dots. 3 little dots.
Look at those fresh arms, man. Those are some virgin arms right
12s,
there.
homie.
Hey, let's see if I can do that on my camera.
6 is on each side. 12, you said.
Yes. Look at this. This is how you blend, homies. This is how you blend this shit, homies. Hey, you gotta learn too much.
Blend it with your lips.
Oh, wow. Blend that shit, homies. Look at this. Blend it. Look. You know what the 3 X's are for?
Sober.
No, it's for no microchip, no 666 within you, homie. No harm will be done to you. You are a producer of mine now. You from USF, that doesn't matter. Only God can keep you out. Remember, you don't want God to keep you out of that. But look, poppy cherries. From back in the day, poppy cherries. This is a cherry bomb, homies. What do you think, homies? Take it up to the camera. Show the people what it's like. And that is a $15 tattoo. $10, $5, whatever you want to give, homies. Give me a smile.
Shout out.
And mother approved. Rocking in the nation that is gangster on the groove.
Shout out to Scrapbook Casey now.
Show him. Hey, show him the right way, though, homies. You get up there like that. That's
it's just because yeah. All right, there it is right there.
And you know what? Just for the kids at home, don't try this then, but look, so you can make more money. All right? That's 3 and 3, 6, 7 now. You got 7 all the way to heaven. Just in case.
Is that a real Sharpie?
And how fast did I do that?
You did that really quick. Is that a Sharpie?
Right? And I did too fast, but I take my time because I know the 7 layers of the flesh, and I do not want to get tested or protest. I don't like it. No, I take my time.
Eddie, come sit down real quick, bro.
I take my time.
Eddie.
But that was off the mic.
It is legendary though. Hell yeah.
Pay me.
Eddie, do you have a microchip in you?
No, what it is, I got Sonic Force from way back in the Grandmaster Flash inspired me. Look, when I shoot Grandmaster Flash hand, when Curtis Blow and Crazy Legs were standing next to me and Cosmic, the Cold Crush Brothers, Fantastic Furious 4, whatever it was, homies, I was there battling 12 in a row, and I met Grandmaster Flash and I shook his hand. I wouldn't let go till I said this. Hey, teacher, what? Talk to me about what? Peace. There is no peace. Why? Who wants to know? We do. Cause man loves money. Why? Greed. Why not share? Hell no. Why? Why not? Cause to share shows that you care for everybody. It's a shame that our people won't stick together. Doom, doom.
Don't they know that deep inside we need each other? Yeah. And that's when I let go of his hand. Because at first he was tripping, right? Yeah. And I let go of his hand. He said, that's worthy, man. Because they brought me Grandmaster Flash. I'm Red Alert. Dude, Wayne Blizz and DJ Spivey, Adam, Universal. Yo, those are my people. I had a battle in Central Park for hours against all. Man, it's too much to talk about, eh? Too much to talk about.
Eddie,
how many battles have I had?
Eddie.
What? Pop Rocks? Pop Rocks? No, Pop Rocks.
Eddie, when your daughter watches this back, what is she gonna think of her father?
Papi, bueno, mija, ¿qué tú piensas de esto? ¿Estoy hablando bien o no? Dime tú. You are the only one that whatever you say, you know how I got the last time I saw you at the house, the last time when you told me, hey, Dad, that's embarrassing. Why would you do that to your friends? Well, you didn't understand the whole picture. He was not what you thought he was. And whatever, I still forgive everybody. And my daughter checked me correctly. I always respect whatever she says, eh? So if my daughter sees this, Yesnaia, Sofia Montpellier, Jiju, I love you. You know I love you, girl. I promise you will see this and you will understand. Te quiero mucho, mija. Oye, you're very polite, you're very kind, and you're very, very, very special to me, okay? You're worthy. You're Montpellier, girl. Keep on going, girl.
Shout out to your daughter.
Yes.
Love you, girl. Hey, you're on Hood Stocks. Talk
he
to us.
remembers you.
I remember
Told you
girl.
a lot of people know you.
I remember you when you were a little girl. I remember you when you were a little.
Know you.
She was a little baby.
Doing the thing. Hey, Funny Bones crew, Burst Rock, Warlock, yo, Showtime, all of you. Hey, you remember? Hey, they did the street level movie for her, eh?
Yeah, you're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Kill the devil.
Hey, homie.
What?
Respect, homie. Respect
Igualmente.
to your daughter, dog. You a father. That's all that
yes,
matters.
Homies. I don't want to cry on show.
Father's Day's coming up, homie.
What? I forgot about that.
Father's Day's coming up, homie. Respect. Hey, but
what's up?
You can't be on this show, homie, looking like you said short of $1, dog.
What? Short of $1? No, I just like to make more money. You don't know how much money I got.
Don't go all the way to the top, homie.
What? Wait, say that again, please. God, I did not listen to you. You said something about don't.
I think he was spitting a flow.
Oh, he was spitting a flow. Oh, that's what it was. Word, yo.
Yeah. Don't you?
Gracias.
Hey, much respect, though, homie. I just want to give the shout out to love, homie.
Hey, thank you.
Survive on these motherfucking streets, homeboy.
Yes, at all times, homies.
I could tell. It's real out there.
I went out bombing last night. I tagged this morning. I went out writing my daughter's name.
Homeboy right here, but hey, dog, you know.
Word.
Gracias.
Simon.
You gotta, hey,
keep going, keep pushing. Press that issue.
Get up off that mud, dog.
Respect. Right? Hey, help the kids, help the children that are coming, eh?
Are you You're Raza, right?
Simon que sí. Igualmente, homies.
That's why I care, baby boy.
Gracias.
That's why I care, homeboy.
That's right.
All right?
Thank you very much.
Hey, I got too much family that already fucking, went out like that.
Yeah.
Do your thing, homie. Serio. Real talk. Let's get serious right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, dog.
Thank you for sharpening my pencil. I got a pen. Everybody's my family or friend. That was a very good phone call, homies. It reminded me to be on my P's and Q's. Cutie pie, where you at?
Eddie, we talked about your accomplishments.
What about?
Listen, my boy. Listen, my G. Don't hit my table.
No. This is
lightly. That's fine.
Table.
But that's not a drum table, my boy. Chill.
Yes.
So we talked about accomplishments you've made in your life.
Yes.
We talked about what makes you happy, which is the pop locking, which is the art, bro.
Okay.
What has been your downfalls in life, bro? Can you reflect?
Like I said earlier.
Can you reflect on your downfalls in life?
Not listening to others. Anger has always been a disappointment. Mistreating people, others, women, no hitting women, whatever it is. Please be kind to your women, because that's where we came from. I don't want to say it the way I usually say it, but we came from the womb. That's where we were at. And like I was told by Carmelo Alvarez, there was millions of sperm cells. Well, listen, you're very worthy to be here. That's all I will tell you now, because that's his story. Let him tell it. You know what I mean? Crime, Rick One, what's up? Maria too. I love all of you. There's
Eddie.
So many people I love, man. But I love. I wish I had more love to give. Right now, I gotta shut up, baby.
You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us, baby.
Just much respect to the homie, man. I don't like how people are calling disrespecting him because, he's got a lot of talent.
Absolutely.
We're all here to rock the planet, homies. Thank you. Gracias.
There's a reason why Lucky has him on here. You know what I mean? We should all respect and just just show him love, man. We all know a homie like this dude, and he's full of fucking talent, full of fucking skill. Like, man, like, dude,
We're all here
just
to build,
represent like fucking LA. Like, what's up? You know what I mean?
There's
a reason why Lucky has him on here. Lucky don't have fucking people that don't fucking represent LA. So let's just show him respect. Everyone, like, you know what I mean? Let's give him love. And Lucky, let's do some GoFundMe or something, man. I'm down to like donate some money for the homie. Get him on whatever he needs to get on.
What you just said right now was very valuable to me, homies. It's worth more than money, homies. What you just said right now is very valuable to me and it's worth more than money, homies. Serio, I like comments that build me up. Anything you say, I study it,
bro, you
even
a
if it's
fucking
bad.
legend, my boy. You a legend. Like you're fucking from. I live in Frogtown, bro.
Word.
I grew up around avenues. I grew up around Highland Park. I grew up around Tunerville, my boy.
That's
like
right.
I know the hood, bro.
Rest in peace.
You
You're
know what I
coming
mean?
back too.
And like what
Trust
you
me.
represent and fucking this hood, you know what I mean? Like you a legend, my boy.
Gracias.
There's a reason why Lucky got you on here, dog. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we should bless you, bro. We should bless you as the fucking hood, bro. Like we need to bless you, bro, because there's not a lot of people like you, bro, that got skill like you and got history like you. And I mean, bro, there's a reason why Lucky got you on here, bro. Not everyone gets on this show, bro. Not everyone. I'm lucky that I'm on the fucking phone right now, because now people are like, you know what I mean? Like, dude, just God bless you, bro.
Igualmente.
Lots of love for you and Lucky. Let's do something to help the brother out, bro.
I'm down to do something out, but I don't think it's going to come in a dollar amount. I would think it would come some in another form, but I'm not going to speak on that
Whatever
right now.
you think, brother.
Yeah.
Whatever you think. You line
Dude,
up.
would a dollar amount help you? What would a dollar amount do for you?
Feed me for another day, pay my phone, like keep going on, like get a car.
How much is your phone bill right now?
55. No, 55. 50
bucks?
I don't got the $6
Lucky,
plan. I got the 50.
I'll shoot you 60 right now, bro.
Donate that right now and I'll give it to him in cash.
Feed me.
I got you on your cash app, right?
I mean, hey,
yeah.
Whatever payment didn't come through, because I've been sitting at home for months and months and months, drawing, building. People I call, like, people just don't show up, and then money goes, and then somehow it slipped. And I forgot it was the 20th because I have no idea what day it is. I don't even know what time it is right now. No, it's no explanation. It's just letting you know I'm not broke. There's money somewhere in my pocket, somewhere in the house. I just can't find it. Hey, and my house is studio, and I put my phone down, can't find it. Whatever the problem is, I'm just too much ahead of my time. Dude, I swear I thought the show was yesterday, homies. Remember? I was like, oh, I was waiting for it yesterday, homies.
Drop that money in my cash app, bro, and I'll give him the cash right now.
Hey, that's cool. That's feed me, homies. My phone. I knew my phone would be on, homies.
You know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna put
C-minus.
Yeah, fuck C-minus. I'm gonna put my cash app real quick. You guys grab it. And any money you guys donate to that right now, any money you donate to that, right now, I'll give it to him in cash right now.
Hey, everybody from the DJ's crew. What you gonna do?
That's the cash app right there.
The shows, y'all.
Any money, I'll give it to him right now.
Progress.
Eddie, people are worried about you, bro.
Why? Do I seem that like disfigured? Do I look like Frankenstein? Do people think I'm an idiot or something? What's wrong with y'all? I'm really here kicking skills, kicking talent, kicking what God gave us to bless the planet. There's nothing more to say.
So people shouldn't be worried about you.
I mean, they should be worried about everybody, but they should not worry. Just see somebody in the dish, see somebody here, whatever it is. Take care of your family first. Family. Don't be mad at your family members. Forgive each other. We all make mistakes, but we're all forgiven.
Eddie,
that's why we're living.
Eddie, but this platform is family.
Okay, well look, if you want to talk about some big business, it's private. I don't want to talk too much about Sony, Puma, whatever I have in mind, whatever I want to bring to the table. I want to bring blessings. I want to make sure that we're all addressing the fact that we build these. It's like a seesaw. It's a seesaw. If I give you this and I ask you to do this, please do so. If I ask you, is this much? Do so, pay for it. If not, say, hey man, I don't want to fucking trip on that price, but I'll give you this much for that. I'll be, all right, let me think about it, or boom. But if it's too, like, you see how I'm holding up from saying what I really want to say a little bit?
Why?
Because I don't want to give, I've done it before where people buy my, look at Boogie Frantic, man, come on, dude. You know how many times I got at that bottle? I was even gonna, I asked, hey, dude, do you want me to pay to be on your show? You know, he has a thing that he teaches people. Dude, it's all good, homies. Trust me, I'm not against nobody in LA. I'm not against nobody anywhere.
Check it out, Boogie
but
Frantic,
I want to battle.
But check it out,
I've already battled him a lot of times, and I showed him, leave Boogie Frantic, 217 South Boyle Avenue, apartment 29,
He's giving
LA,
his address.
California, 90033. Come see me. Come see what I'm about. you'll understand then why I talk so much. Anytime I do a show, everybody knows I get. Boogie. Dude, I was going
Eddie,
so fast.
You can't be mad at Boogie though.
No, I'm not.
He wants the best for you.
He is one of the blessings of LA.
He is.
He represents worldwide.
He wants the best for you, bro. But maybe he should have not. Yeah. He should have not said what he said in this phone call, bro. But he wants this. So he called up with his heart on his sleeve, bro. He wants to work with you, bro. But you're fucking off the hook, bro. And he's teaching kids, bro. How he's gonna bring you in his realm when you know what I mean? When you're a lot of energy, bro.
Listen, the people I was coming with today that gave me a ride, they know for their own people that work with. I'm not allowed in certain people's homes at this moment.
Why?
But I have much respect. Before I use the bathroom, before I get up, me puedo parar, por favor. Yo soy muy respetuoso, muy educado. Mi mamá me crió, mi papá, cuidado. Mira. Entiende. He told me not to. Have I banged on the table since he asked me not to? He told me, do not bang on the table. He asked me, go, dude, do not bang on the table. Have I banged on the table since? I did this. Hey, wait. You know who you are.
You know what, Eddie?
Hey,
some people don't understand it, bro.
Yes.
But growing up in Highland Park, growing up on 50, growing up with the creatures, this character that you see right there,
creature.
There was fucking a bunch of them.
Word.
Peter D.
Yeah, he raps too. Almost Ty.
You know what I mean? All the homies. Mario.
Hey, shout out to Lisa Garcia, who brought us together at one time. Hey, there's a lot of people that really have opened up their doors. Shazam! Come on, West Coast documentary. There's too many people have done documentary and don't pay. What's up with that?
Why don't they pay you?
Because they think it's a joke that they can film me for free. I've broken people's cameras when I pop lock. I float and I see, bam, don't film. Back in the day, I'm notorious for that. Dude, Genuine, homies, stole that move from me, homies. Stole a move from me. And I found him in Miami and I told him, you know what? That chain right there against my radio. And he looked at my radio, oh shit. But then his bodyguard got in the way. Genuine, you remember what you told me? He told me, look, dude, Ice Cube showed me the video. Ice Cube. Hey, much respect to all the big time people that are way higher than me, that I have no idea what they do. But trust me, I'm in documentaries that people steal identity theft beyond belief. People copy me worldwide, but no.